All right. This is a big one today. We have a very big game today. Some might say the biggest game in U.S. men's national team history. I will most certainly say the biggest USMNT game in this channel's history. That is for sure. I'm not nervous. You guys are nervous. I'm definitely not nervous. You guys all need to calm down right now. You guys can all relax. I'm the only one that's calm right now. It's a huge game. We're starting the pregame show. Balogun is starting, and there were tactical changes with the Belgium team that I'm going to break down before we start the game. They benched Doku and De Bruyne, and I'll explain to you guys why. I looked at their lineup, and I fully understand the game plan. Hopefully the U.S. does as well. Like, it's very damn obvious, the game plan. Spicy Jeff saying, don't forget. Oh, no, Snow is saying, don't forget to like the stream, y'all. Yes, drop a like already. If you guys haven't, just do it right now. This is a big one, guys. We have to hit 1,000 likes before the game starts, okay? Before the game starts. And Spicy Jeff saying, TAC has provided a great platform for USMNT fans. Thanks, TAC. Be respectful. Except me, Spicy Jeff. Thank you, guys. And thank you very much, Jeff, too. So it begins. We finally face Belgium 12 years later. And Pete, they've made tactical changes. We'll talk about it. I think it's pretty obvious what they're trying to do. I put it on Twitter already, but we'll actually show it on the tactics board here. It's very easy to counter what they're trying to do. It's not like something that's very tricky, but we have to be smart about it, right? They benched Doku and De Bruyne for a reason. So let's actually real quick, Pete. First, how you doing, dude? Sorry. Very
good, man. Excited for the game, ready to go. Tired of the online discussion. I just want to play on the field.
We'll talk about Balogun a little bit because we'll have time to kill, and we'll talk about Balogun, Donald Trump, and everything that's happened. But we want to focus on the game first, guys, and girls, everyone that's here in the chat, and Spicy Jeff. It's like guys, girls, and Spicy Jeff. The lineup for the U.S. is the same that we had against Paraguay, the same we had against Bosnia, which, in my opinion, were our two best games in the tournament so far, Paraguay and Bosnia. Balogun is on. The suspension was rightfully so canceled. That's what should have been done, and it was the right move from FIFA. I think Donald Trump probably should just have stayed quiet. I think that would have helped a little bit if he just shut his mouth for a little bit. But that's not his thing, right? He doesn't really shut his mouth. But ultimately, what FIFA did was the right move. People are going to disagree. They're going to complain about it. I'm going to try to put the play again without showing the highlight, just frame by frame. Balogun was actually tackled essentially from the Bosnian player from behind. The Bosnian player comes from behind. Balogun couldn't even see him. So we'll go through that. Richard is saying Belgium is still crying, acting like cowards. Grow up. Yeah, they're acting as if we were given a penalty kick, as if we were screwed over against Bosnia. We were screwed over, and we didn't cry this much. They're crying because an American player that is eligible to play for the U.S. is going to play today.
We also didn't cry at all. Like, we moved on. We won the game, and we were like, it sucks not to have Balogun for the next one, but we'll make do, right?
11 Wank. Put a picture of you now.
I know. This is the same Mactical Tanager guy.
Yes. He said, why is Kevin De Bruyne, Doku, and Lakaka on the bench? I'm nervous. We're going to address that very soon. Lakaka is Lukaku. He's been on the bench the whole tournament. So that's not news. But we'll talk about the other twos. Drink suggestions. My nerves are shot. Get a mojito.
Have a Belgian beer. Have a wheat beer. A Belgian wheat.
That's a good one. But listen, we're going to go here. This is the United States starting 11. Let's put the Belgium one here. So this is not what it looks like right now. The Belgium starting 11 has Tielemans right here. De Bruyne's out. I think they put Onana. So Onana's here. That's a change. Onana, where is it? Amadou Onana. There he is. So the two guys from Aston Villa. Trossard is actually here, right? Doku's out. They got Luke Bacchio, the guy that actually scored a brace against us in the friendly.
Honestly, this might be a better team than the one that started against Senegal.
It could be. I mean, less experienced, I would say, right?
But more athletic.
More athletic, yeah. So Raskin is the other one that they got. Nicholas Raskin from Rangers. So this is the starting 11 that they're putting out. Did I miss anyone? Oh, Ngoy is back. Michelle is still there. So they still have Michelle there. But what they did here, the Kuiper, yeah, that's the starting 11. So, guys, Belgium did make some changes and adjustments, okay, for this game. And everyone may be wondering why. Why did they bench like Kevin De Bruyne? They've benched Doku. It's pretty damn obvious what they did. Doku's right-footed, and they like playing with inverted wingers there, like one guy that can cut inside, which is Doku. Trossard is right-footed. So what they're doing here is our fullbacks, both of them, they push very high up the field. Dest and Arob. And honestly, even Alex Freeman, that's a center back. What they're doing here is they're playing, look on screen, everyone. They're playing with the two guys now that are inverted wingers because Luke Bacchio is left footed. Doku's right footed. They usually play with two guys that are right footed. So now Luke Bacchio will drop here on Tim Ream, which is a little dangerous. He does have speed. And then you have Trossard dropping here on Dest, Alex Freeman. I'm less concerned about Trossard, even though he's probably a better player, because Des can just stay a little bit more. Alex Freeman can handle his own. My issue is here, Luke Bacchio with A-Rob pushing high up the field, leaving him in isolation on 1v1s with Tim Ream. The second concern I have, not concern, but the other thing that they did to adjust to us is their midfield in the World Cup was Vanaken, Tielemans, and De Bruyne. That's a very unathletic midfield and slow. So they changed that. Raskin and Onana are athletic players, right? They can play hard. They can match up with the athleticism of the United States. Tielemans is more of a technical player. He's great on the ball. He's not the fastest. So overall, what they did is they shifted the inverted wingers so they can attack both sides, the space we leave in behind when we fail with the counter press. And the midfield, they turned it more athletic. That's what they did to adjust the U.S. Anything you want to add to that, Pete?
No, I mean, definitely. I will say, though, who would have thought even a few years ago that Belgium would have to adjust their lineup to accommodate the US, right? I think it's actually evidence of how well we've played that their coach is going, oh no, we're facing the mighty US. Okay, we can't play an open game. We need to become more athletic in midfield and make it a little bit more difficult for them. Usually these big teams, they just come out and they play their best players and they're not scared of you. But they really only adjust when they face what they consider an equal opponent. So this is Belgium essentially saying, look, we got to adjust to the US. Never thought I'd see the day.
Yeah, and that is quite fascinating actually because we didn't adjust. We have our team, and I'm not going to lie to you. The adjustments that Pochettino has to make, they're not really on a player basis. It's more tactical, right? You want me to pull up the US again so we can talk about what we
Sure.
need to do? So again, guys, they changed to a more athletic midfield and inverted wingers that will tuck inside, and also to have someone to go at Tim Ream. So that's something we need to be fully aware of. So how do we counter this, right? It's not by changing the players that we have. We still have the same players. We keep the same players. It's on screen right now. But what happens usually with the US when we are in possession? So this is our standard starting 11. And Pete, if I say anything wrong, just correct me, okay? This is our standard starting 11, right? When we have the ball, A-Rob and Dest push high up the field. Pulisic drifts. Tillman also goes here, attacks space. Sometimes McKennie drops. We usually look something like this when we have the ball. And Freeman sometimes pushes much higher up the field. So there's two different things here, and it becomes a little complicated of how this will work. We like to counterpress. For you to counterpress effectively, you need a lot of players on the attacking side of the field. So we can't abandon that identity completely. But what needs to happen, in my opinion, Pete, I don't know if you agree with this, is we have to attack more on the right side today. The reason I say that is I would say let A-Rob stay a bit deeper. Pulisic can drift wide or here. We'll be able to isolate Pulisic if that's the case. He'll create the width, and we attack the right side. Why? Because Freeman, when it comes to athleticism against Trossard, I like our odds. He can recover on Trossard. I don't like if this happens. If we have Pulisic here and A-Rob's up here, let's say Luke Bacchio's here isolated with Ream, we're screwed. That's not going to go well. So what I think is A-Rob doesn't go too high up the field. Pulisic can occupy the space if needed, so he can isolate, he can drift inside, and we try to attack a little bit more towards the right. And that allows Freeman to still play that supporting role. And when we lose the ball on the right side of the field, we can still counterpress, but we won't leave Tim Ream isolated. Eventually, Luke Bacchio will be subbed out, and eventually Doku will come on. That'll happen at some point.
Yeah. No, I mean, if we score also, De Bruyne, Doku, Lukaku, they'll all come on. They will all come on. So we're going to have to adjust if and when Belgium adjusts. Now, the lucky thing for Belgium is they have a bench. we don't really have a bench. Like they can bring guys off the bench and the quality doesn't change. You could argue the quality actually gets better from a technical point of view. It doesn't get as athletic, but if they need a goal, and those guys are all very experienced in tournaments and in Champions League, and they've all been playing at the top level. So if we're leading and they make those subs, how do we adapt? This is where Poch makes his $6 million a year. One thing you can also do if A-Rob gets high up the field is Tyler Adams has to shade slightly to the left, because that will help provide cover for Tim Ream. So, like, if we do get caught out, Adams is going to have to play a monster game today. He really is.
So like this.
So, yeah, and Belgium played an extra half an hour, right? But a lot of these guys didn't play the full, 120 minutes. So it's going to be interesting to see how these guys do.
Yeah, I think so. Here's the interesting thing. Everything we talked about here, from the basic scouting that we've done of Belgium throughout the World Cup, right? By simply watching their games, studying their players, we're able to quickly see why they made those changes. Pochettino gets paid millions of dollars a year. He should be able to read that very quickly. Very quickly. We should not get caught off guard. Now, mind you, these were good adjustments from the Belgium coach. He did his homework. He did his homework. Now it's up to us to understand that. Hopefully, Pochettino has already seen the lineups. I think he has, and he's talked to the players. It's like there's a few adjustments. We can't have a coach that is just stubborn and doesn't adjust to the circumstance. We're playing a team that they're definitely past their prime, but they have the quality. And if we don't play a perfect game, it's a very easy game to lose for both sides, right? The same goes to Belgium. They also have to play a perfect game. Otherwise, they will lose. It goes for both ways.
It's a very 50-50 game.
Mm-hmm. Going on here. Americans being hated is not new. It's fuel. Yeah, guys, we can talk about Balogun here. I can bring up some of the stuff because the hate that we get for it, it's nothing new. They would hate on the U.S. regardless.
They were hating us before Paraguay. We hadn't even played a game yet. People are already hating on us.
Cambodian saying, if the U.S. wins today, I'll forgive Pete. Forgive him for what?
Because he's a Cambodian.
Frank saying, Doku cooked us in the friendly, surprising. Well, so did Luque Bacchio. He also cooked us in the friendly. He scored 2 goals. Yeah. 11 Wanks. Honestly, I feel so nervous. 8 quarters would be fire. Let me be frank with you, 94. Belgium has beaten the U.S. 6 times in men's international football, while the U.S. has won 1. So, nope. Look, we can bring up stats all we want to push it to one way or another. Once this game starts, none of that matters anymore, right? Germany had never lost a penalty shootout in World Cup history for Germany. They lost to Paraguay for the first time and they're out, right? Brazil lost 7-1 to Germany at home. That's never happened before. So things happen. The U.S., okay, you want a stat for you that goes against Belgium? The U.S. is 7-0 in this stadium. There you go. So we have a stat for you as well. It's a game that's 50-50. Anthony's saying, condolences to you, Tak, for Brazil losing to Norway. I witnessed it live at MetLife, and it was an amazing experience. No, I'm okay, guys. I just want to win today. I'm okay about that game. And also, it was just a game where just like Norway had the better player. That's why Brazil lost. Brazil does not have a player at Erling Haaland's level. He had 2 moments, and he killed off Brazil right there. 2 moments. That is a player that if we were facing Erling Haaland today, I would be shitting my pants. I don't know how our defense stops him.
Yeah.
Well, we don't, right? He would have scored 1 or 2 goals.
I think, yeah, that guy's.
It's disrespectful to say we have no bench. I mean, the evidence points to that.
No. So in Korea, we have a bench, but it's a big drop off in quality, right? Who are we going to sub on? Sebastian Berhalter, Pepe, Weah, Gio. Sure, they're all good players in their own right to some degree. Berhalter less so than the others. But there is a drop-off. You got to admit, there's a drop-off from our starting lineup to our bench.
Yeah, a big drop-off. And then when he was referring to Belgium, they have De Bruyne, Lukaku, and Doku on the bench. That is either a minimal drop-off or an upgrade, right? So that's what he meant. George is saying, so we need to end this game in the first half. Well, the game doesn't end in the first half. We can have a 3-0 lead, and you still have to play in the second as if it's 0-0. I've seen teams come back from a 3-0 deficit in a final, in a Champions League final, in a Brazilian League final. So we have to finish the game in the 90 minutes. Not 45, 90.
No.
Drew's saying super chat for good luck. I've never been this excited for a USMNT game. Anxiety's high. Hope the boys come out hot early. 3-2 USA. Yeah, it has to be early, and we have to score. Again, I keep saying this. We score first. Score first on Belgium. But the problem is with Belgium, we can't tune out like we did in a lot of these games we tuned out in the second half. Even against Bosnia, in the second half we didn't play well. Before the red, we weren't playing well. And Senegal was probably the lesson that we should use to learn. They had a 2-0 lead against Belgium. When you're playing a team that has this much quality on the ball, if you fall asleep for 10 minutes, they can easily score 2 goals in 10 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Brazil learned that in 2018 playing Belgium. Belgium got 2 goals in 10 minutes. Brazil tried to chase them, almost tied the game, but didn't tie the game. They were out. Brazil yesterday is another good example. When you have a team, sure, they don't have Erling Haaland, okay? That's fine. They don't have that. But they have enough quality that if we shit the bed for 10 minutes we fall asleep, they can easily drop 2 goals on you. Easily.
Yeah.
So it's 90 minutes. Very Reaper saying, Pete, I know this is early. Don't forget, if we make it to the semifinals, you and Tack will dress as the founding fathers. Y'all made a promise. Hope y'all didn't forget. I kind of forgot about it. Did we?
We did promise that. I'll do it. If we make a semifinal, if we beat Belgium today and beat Spain, I will dress in a founding fathers outfit for the post game of Spain. Deal?
I mean, I don't have the costume.
You might have to get one. Maybe you can do it for the semifinal then. You'll have time to order one from Amazon.
Yeah, we can do that. Or
at least get the wig.
If we make it to the semifinals, worst case scenario, we dress as the founding fathers for the third place game. That gives us a whole week.
Yeah.
Or final. Who knows?
Let's win today, man. I just want to win today. After this, it's all gravy, guys.
Yeah. And then going on here, Steven is saying justice has been served. Predictions of 3-1 United States win in extra time. So we're going 1-1 and scoring 2 in extra time. Let's win it at regular time, please.
Yes, please.
Right. I mean, okay, look, I'm not too picky. I'll take a win. I don't care how it goes, but preferably regular time. I don't think I can handle 2 hours of this anxiety.
No.
Belgium continued their legacy of underachieving. Already looking forward to playing Spain. I'm not looking forward to playing Spain. I'm looking forward to playing Belgium right now.
Yeah, focus on Belgium, guys.
How dirty do you think Belgium will play? I don't think they'll play dirty. That's not their style.
They're not typically a dirty team.
No. I don't think Belgium will play dirty at all. I've never seen them play dirty, so I don't think so. They're also not, like, if you're referring to maybe because of the Balogun thing, I don't think they're looking at this as it's like Pochettino or the players' fault. They're blaming Infantino, Donald Trump, FIFA. They're not looking at it. It's like, oh, it's Pochettino and Pulisic. Let's get them. I doubt it. Home didn't save Brazil 7-1. This guy's from Belgium, isn't he?
Yeah, he's definitely Belgian.
He's from Belgium. Well, best of luck to you. Best of luck to you. The point I was making about home, it wasn't that you play at home, you won. My point was you were using a stat saying they've played 7 times, Belgium won 6, the US won 1. What I was saying is I can always use a stat to make it look like I'm the clear favorite. I think the game is 50-50. That's all I was saying. I'm not saying we're going to win because we play at home. But guys, listen, we're going to have a quick hydration break here because we have to get that right now out of the way before we go to the game. When we're back from the hydration break, I will quickly talk about the Balogun situation. Okay, Pete, myself will talk about it. We'll be back very soon saying, F these haters, we will win. I hope so too. We'll be back very soon, guys. Do not go anywhere, okay? Oh, and drop a like. while we're having the ad, go get water, drop a like in the video. We'll be back very soon. Imagine the U.S. men's national team wins the World Cup and you win $1 million. It can happen. Look, the odds of winning the lottery are roughly 1 in 300 million. So technically, the U.S. men's national team winning the World Cup has higher odds or better odds than you winning the lottery. And if the United States wins the 2026 World Cup, Underdog is giving away $25 million, essentially $1 million for 25 users. It's true. And all you have to do to enter is make one entry on any sport or product in the Underdog app between now and the end of the 2026 World Cup. It can be Pick'em, the predictions market, whatever you want. And if you do not have an Underdog account or app, you can download the Underdog app by using the link in the description of this video or on our Instagram bio. And you must also use our promo code Tactical. New customers that use our promo code get $50 in bonus entries when they play their first $5 with the code Tactical. One nation, Underdog, indivisible, with $25 million given away. Thank you very much, Underdog, and don't forget to use our link in the promo code Tactical. Okay, we're back. Hopefully you guys are good. Pete disappeared here for a second. Make sure to drop a like in the stream. Let's talk about Balogun here now for a second, because he is back. And I want to talk about the main reason why Balogun is available. I know people are trying to give Donald Trump credit. I know they're trying to give Infantino some credit. They're trying to give everyone credit except for the actual person that got Balogun to be available for this game. And it was me. If you are from Belgium and you want to blame someone, and if you're from the United States and you want to give someone credit, it was me. I went on a hunger strike. And that was like 3 days ago, by the way. Look at this. June 3rd. I didn't eat for 2 days. And I tagged FIFA. I didn't eat for 2 days until they took out the suspension. So you guys can blame or give credit to Trump as much as you want, FIFA. It wasn't any of them. It was me. All right? Pete, I'm just making it clear that the reason Balogun's not suspended, it was me. It wasn't Trump. It wasn't FIFA. It was because I went on a hunger strike for 2 days.
Yeah. Plus you and Infantino are buddies.
Very close friends, Infantino and I. Very, very close friends. He's a very nice guy. A little bit weird. I want to go through one thing here. I saw an analysis of like why it wasn't a red for Balogun. I want to just read it real quick because I could put it into my own words, but I thought this guy, Mark Valorian, did a good job.
I saw this.
It was a good one, right? It was the best breakdown of what happened. So this is what he had to say, okay? And everyone, please pay attention, especially if you're from Belgium, because you guys have been very mean to us, everyone from Belgium, and we're trying to be nice. Americans are very nice to people, but the Belgian people have been very nasty to us lately. People from all over the world. So he said, the critical element that the rulebook purists are arguing Balogun deserved a red are conveniently overlooking it. Balogun was the one who was challenged from behind. Okay? He was the one that got back shots. It wasn't the other way around. So let's go through here. I can't play the play, guys. Otherwise, I'll get a copyright strike. So I'm just going to drag it here. But if you look at the play, look. If you put it here, look at this. Who's getting challenged from behind? Is it the Bosnian player or Balogun? And then when we fast forward this here, obviously, when he gets hit, he has to land somewhere. And he lands on that idiot right there that challenged him from behind. Okay, I can keep going on and reading it. But ultimately, it should have never been a red to begin with. And what I find fascinating is the whole world is outraged that FIFA fixed a mistake. They went back and they fixed the mistake. No one's outraged with the mistake.
No. Even people who were like decrying this decision were like, for the record, I don't think it was a red card. Gary Neville was saying it. Rio Ferdinand was saying it. Brits were saying it. Even when the Brits are like, I don't think that's a red card. It's like, it's not a red card. It was never a red card.
What about Tuchel? Thomas Tuchel.
Yeah, Tuchel also said it.
He said, to be clear, it was not a red. The VAR got involved. The decision was made. Tuchel was criticizing the decision to suspend the red card. That was his criticism. But he said, to be clear, it was not a red card. So everyone is saying it was not a red card. And then the United States, one of the very few countries in the world that actually has the balls to do something about it and hold a ref accountable for a mistake and fight for what is right, right? Fight for what is right. Balogun should be playing because all other countries, for some reason, I don't know if it's a cultural thing. I don't know what's going on. All other countries are just kind of like, that was the decision. We have to respect. It's like, no, you don't have to respect shit. You don't have to respect shit in life. If it's wrong, if it's unfair, you fight it to the end. And that's what the US did. And hopefully the world learns a little bit from the United States.
Well, also now France was saying that they're going to challenge Michael Olise's yellow card, and everyone's going, see what you started. I was like, good, challenge it. It was not a yellow. Appeal it, challenge it. FIFA, I hope what this does is really gets FIFA to have a proper appeals process during the World Cup. Because it's a short tournament. And for a player to miss a whole game, which means their country could be knocked out for a decision that was wrong, it's not fair. It's not fair.
Yeah, and this is the thing. It's like, finally a country decided to stand up and like, hey, let's take it to court. Let's complain. Because every freaking World Cup, it's the same fucking thing. Refs make stupid mistakes. That does play a role on ultimately who advances and who wins. And the whole world is just super passive about it. No one complains. They're like, it's just ref makes mistakes. Like, no, dude. No, dude. They also, I want to add one thing too that wasn't even mentioned there. It wasn't a red. And then let's add another thing. The VAR protocol was violated.
Yep. So there was 2 errors. There was 2 errors. And those same people crying about it are also not crying about Ronaldo playing in the World Cup when he got an actual legitimate red for violent conduct. He elbowed somebody in the face. And then they suspended 2 of his 3-game sentences so he could play in the World Cup. Nobody's crying about that. Maybe there was a little bit of outrage when it happened, but it was very minimal. But because it's the US, it's a completely different story.
I didn't even see the outrage. And honestly, I'm okay with him not being suspended for that.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, if you want to cry foul, that was a legitimate red.
Yeah, it goes back to like ultimately what it is. It's like most of the world hates Donald Trump. So that's what it comes down to. First, it was like the US being favored, and then Trump coming out and essentially bragging about it as if he got it done. Because, of course, he would do that. That's probably one of the stupidest things he could have done in this situation. Like if he called Infantino, I don't give a shit, but no one has to know that, right? Because that probably happens many times. But at the end of the day, 2 things can be true. And that's what I said this on Instagram, and I'll say it again. It's not rigged. Let's just make that clear from the get-go. If the US wins, Balogun scores, it's not rigged. FIFA did what was right. But yes, at the same time, Donald Trump probably shouldn't be getting involved with like sports in general.
It's the process that feels shitty, but the outcome is correct.
Pete, this one's for you.
Thoughts on England? Can they win the World Cup? I mean, do they have a chance? Anybody who's left in it has a small chance, right? If you're in the quarterfinals, you have a 1 in 8 chance. Maybe it's not really 1 in 8. I don't see this England team beating Spain or France.
I don't even think it's certain that they'll beat Norway. That's going to be a very tough game for them.
No, yeah, it is going to be tough.
I mean, them facing Holland, I'm pretty sure Holland will get like Norway automatically has at least 1 goal that game.
Yeah.
So,
and Mexico made them sweat. It was not an easy game.
Adrian is saying, I don't know why, but I feel like Courtois plays a big part today. I mean, he always does for Belgium, right? He's a goalkeeper that makes big saves. He's always had that. He's a big reason why Real Madrid, for example, won those 2 Champions League recently with Ancelotti. He makes big saves. And I mean, he'll play a big part. Hopefully he plays a big part shitting the bed.
Fingers crossed.
He's definitely past his prime, guys, okay? I've been watching Courtois. It's not the same Courtois we saw like 5 years ago. The problem is he still does make big saves. They're saying user Trump making a call is not evidence of corruption. No, and again, people saying there's corruption. I'm pretty sure presidents, federations, they call Infantino all the time to talk about stuff.
Well, he said that today. He was like, I frequently get on the phone with heads of state.
Infantino?
It happens all the time, yeah. Also, did you see that Keir Starmer got involved with the scheduling of the Mexico-England game? So the same Brits who are like, politicians shouldn't get involved. Meanwhile, one of the reasons the game got moved back to its original time was because Keir Starmer, the Prime Minister of England, got involved.
On Fox, Lyndon Donovan said Spanian instead of Spanish. He said they're Spanian. Well, okay. Uh, Granite Premium saying, is there a small part of you that wishes we weren't starting Balogun due to the optics? I'm just going to answer that right away and no, Pete.
No, I mean, I'd rather win games than be optics. I don't care about. I mean, look, I care about optics for sure. It's not a good look that Trump made that call and got involved for sure. But I'm not going to purposely sabotage my own team for optics.
No. Also, he's clear to play, as he should be clear to play. Right? We're here
Yeah,
to
because he
win.
did nothing wrong.
And listen, guys, the truth is, um, regardless of what happens, they're always going to claim it's rigged for the U.S. They'll hate the U.S. Like it doesn't matter what we do.
Well, they
Like when
said
we
that after
beat
the Paraguay game. They said that Paraguay was bribed. That's why they played poorly. It's like, what?
exactly, it doesn't matter what we do, who we play. We talked about this since the first game. The world, Europeans, they're never going to give us the credit we deserve. Don't seek their validation. Let's go and win the game. Also, we win the game with Balogun. That means our best players played their best players and we won.
Yeah.
Why do they want to remove one of our best players? They can't beat us. So Kevin Camp is saying, been following the U.S. men's national team since 1990. This is the best team we've ever had. We have the talent and system to win USA 3-2. Man, 3-2, that'll be a little bit too much for me. Back and forth.
Yeah, that'll be crazy.
Harris Schwartz, thank you for the super chat. Davian Film saying, how much do we trust Freeze? I don't trust him too much, but I trust that he's about to have the game of his life.
Gotta hope for that.
He's saying he's Dutch. We know our stats. You clearly do not. But I gave you real stats.
Yeah, what?
I literally gave you real stats. And why are you rooting for Belgium if you're Dutch?
Hates the US probably.
But I don't get it. I gave him real stats. Like we won every game in the stadium. Now, does that matter when the game starts? No. Like, okay. If Flo scores, how should he celebrate?
I wonder what he's gonna do. Is he gonna like? I don't think Ballo's a real like trash talker. He seems more like the kind of guy to like almost refuse to celebrate, to just score and be like, okay.
He
You
shook
know?
hands with the ref after the stupid call.
No, that's the other thing. Like his reaction to a very unjust red card was top class, right? Shook hands with the ref, didn't make a stink when he got sent off. I mean, he's like the perfect role model you want for your kids watching soccer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I think if he scores, he'll probably celebrate
But I think
whatever.
it will be mooted celebration. I don't think he's gonna go full like, yeah. Imagine he rips off his shirt and there's an eagle.
Donald
Got
Trump
an eagle
t-shirt.
tattoo.
No, Donald Trump.
Oh my god, please no.
George is saying, what happened to the match day USA flag Dragonite? Oh, that I lost a long time ago. I lost that video. I don't know what happened to that video. I lost it many months ago. I didn't even have it in the Gold Cup last year. Andy's saying the boys just came out to enter Sandman Raw. Oh, you're at the stadium. Wait, are you at the stadium? Because I can't. I have it muted. That's why.
They might have it on TV.
Fallen Phoenix is saying Italy 1934, Brazil 1962, England 1966, Germany 1982, Argentina 1986. Wait. Why did you forget Argentina 1978? That was one of the worst ones. They were under a military dictatorship and they literally like I don't even want to get to it. I made a whole video about that actually. As you said, what we need is a proper appeal process. There's no evidence of corruption with ours. There's zero evidence, guys. Also, they're not handing us a win. They're just letting a player that was wrongfully red carded play. We still have to win the game. They're not giving us a penalty kick, a goal. They're not doing any of that. We still have to win the game.
Also, what about all the calls that have gone against the U.S. before, like Greg Berhalter's header in 2002? We should have equalized versus Germany. Torsten Frings, handball on the line. No one cares. I mean, not no one cares, but we just accept it and we move on. It's not fair, but people acting like the U.S. gets favorable calls all the time. In fact, there were two against both Paraguay, Gio Reyna, and I think it was Flo Balogun, both got stamped on by Australian and Paraguayan players in those games. Studs up on the back of the leg. No call, not even a yellow.
Yeah. Well, there was also a penalty kick for the U.S. that they didn't give. There was a penalty kick. Balogun got pulled. If he just flopped and fell, it would have been called.
Yeah.
But because he tried to play fair, and then it didn't happen, right? Saying this red was an accident. In 4 of 7 World Cup matches, Bosnia's opponents got a red card. Coincidence? They know how to get players sent off. I think it is more of a coincidence, but you're right. Like Italy got someone sent off.
It's true.
So actually, this guy might be up to something here.
Well, this one, the guy didn't even appeal, right? It was literally VAR trying to make something out of nothing. So I wouldn't put that one on Bosnia.
Going on here. Barney saying nobody would care if Trump wasn't involved. TDS. No, they would care, guys. Obviously, Trump saying he was involved got it worse. But before they found out that Trump made the call, because that took a few hours, the whole world was already outraged by it. So it wasn't just because of Trump. It's just that Trump saying he called made things worse. And look, if you love Trump, you hate Trump. Let's talk about the people that love Trump. Can we all admit that Trump should have probably not said anything? Like, seriously, you can love Trump all you want, but can you just at least admit that? Like, he could have kept his mouth shut. He can call Infantino if he wants to. But did he really have to go on a press conference about it, tweet about it, make it about himself?
That's
Did he
what
really?
Trump does. That's
I
what he
know, but
does.
I'm just saying, like, even if you love Trump, can we all agree on that? He probably shouldn't have done that.
100%.
It's like, sure, we can get over that. I'm not going to be like mad at the guy for it. But it's just one of those where it's like, dude, really? Kevin is saying, may I remind everyone the United States got robbed by bad calls in 2002 versus Germany and 2010 versus Slovenia. Yeah, the worst one is the German one. Frings put his hand on the ball. That was a penalty kick and a red.
Yeah.
So corruption now because the U.S. shaking my head. Stop being childish. What? Well, guys, when we say corruption, is there any evidence? You can't just yell corruption. Like, according to Infantino, if we want to believe whatever he says, there's an independent committee that goes through that. And again, as I said, pretty much anyone with a brain in soccer, no bias, so like former players, analysts, pretty much everyone agreed that's not a red. Zlatan
So it
said it.
wasn't a
Tuchel
red, and
said
then
it.
the committee agreed with that.
They asked Zlatan on Fox too. They were asking him, like, "What do you think of it?" He's like, "I think it's good. That wasn't a red." Like everyone, it's just most of the people complaining are fans that, for some reason, like the Bosnians are complaining. They're already out. They can shut the hell up. They're out. They lost 2. They couldn't score on us with playing man down. They need to shut up, right?
And they conceded
Yes.
with a
So
man
they
down.
need to shut up.
Like with 10 men, we still beat them 1-0.
Yeah.
Beat them with 11 men 1-0, and then with 10 men, we beat them 1-0.
We should have just made it 9. Maybe it'll be 0-0.
Probably.
We played with 9 man, maybe 0-0 with Bosnia. S27 saying, in case we lose tonight, why are we considering that case? Thank you for all the work you did covering this cycle and pushing for a new coach. We might win tonight, though. You might? We're winning tonight. The script has been written, guys. 12 years later, we're facing them again. This is our time to win. I never came into a game like 2014 when we played Belgium. Deep inside, I don't know about you guys, I didn't believe we had a shot deep inside. I wanted to, and actually during the game I started to, but started to because it went to extra time, right? So you start to believe a little bit, but I never thought we had a chance. Go back to the Dutch in 2022. If we look back on how that team was coached and handled, we never had a shot.
No.
We have a legit shot today. I actually think the odds of us advancing is the same as Belgium. It's 50-50, which for the U.S. men's national team, that's unheard of us facing a top 10 ranked team, one of the top European teams. They're not like the top of the top where they're like the title contenders, but Belgium is a team that in any given day, they can knock out the European giants. They can. And we're going 50-50 with them now here at home. Coke Zero saying, I expect a makeup call in favor of Belgium. Why? Why? I don't expect that. Eric saying, I feel a Paraguay or better performance is coming for us. I hope so, guys. If we play like the Paraguay game, we have very high odds of advancing. Martin is saying, would Spain be the ultimate final boss? Right now, this is the ultimate final boss, Belgium.
Yeah.
That's the ultimate final boss that we have to beat. Then if we beat this boss, we get the next boss. That's how you progress on video games. Mike saying, I've been following you for about 2 years now. Super pumped we're finally here. Thanks for keeping us hyped. Now let's talk about Caesar salad. No. No. Saying, Tac, Brazil are a disgrace. I had a bet on them. So did I. Romano's saying, I'm slightly concerned of the trajectory of Balogun's career will take after this tournament, especially after the team reacted professionally initially. Concerned?
I don't know what trajectory you think Balogun's is going to take. He's going to go back to Monaco. He might end up going to England this summer, especially if he continues to do well in this game. So we'll just see. But I don't think, why would this affect him?
No.
I don't see any reason why this should affect his career.
No, if anything, it might on a positive way.
Yeah.
I'm not concerned, no. Dash is saying, now that this happened, I notice how many English Premier League podcasters deep down don't like Americans or the US. I mean, we all knew that.
Yeah.
Did you not see how they treated Pulisic in England? Honestly,
Yeah.
even McKennie, Jesse Marsh, everyone.
Well, Jesse Marsh deserved it.
Still does. I kind of want him to go back.
Still does. Still does.
Do you think
rather,
he's rooting?
Guys, he'd rather lose in the round of 16 than win, is what he told us after they got thumped by Morocco. I'd rather be them. And then did you see it again? He did his team talk on the field after. Bro, take them into the locker. It's so performative.
No, and Jesse also came out and said, we were better. It's like, dude, you lost 3-0. There's
all over again.
There's no such thing as you being better than the other team in soccer and losing. It can happen when you lose like 1-0, got unlucky. That can happen. 3-0, shut the fuck up. It's like you lost.
Yeah, it's not close. No, he's Berhalter, just with a little more crazy.
He's worse, yeah. South Korea 2002, not even close. Yeah, that one was bad in terms of like helping the host nation. Noah Blair is saying the fact that the hand of God didn't go to VAR proves corruption. There was no VAR in 1986, guys. There was no VAR back then. And Jeff saying, I moved back to my parents' basement. I had to sell the van and the strip club was too expensive. Taking my Viagra now. Let's go USA, Spicy Jeff. You know what? I prefer him at his parents' basement than with the van roaming around town.
Yes. Keep him off the streets.
We talked to his parents like, you guys should keep your son Jeff in the basement.
Yes. Maybe give him a curfew.
But the problem is he's also in like Dallas in Texas. We could have ourselves here some like Leatherface story.
Can you imagine? Like a few weeks later, there's like a story. This guy's like a serial killer.
Leatherface was real.
And then he was like Texas, going back over the super chats looking for clues.
Yeah, it was the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Like, there you go.
Yeah.
Because that movie, if you think about it, was also that, right? Didn't the family protect Leatherface? Like they kept him and
I don't know. I never saw it.
Oh, you never watched the Chainsaw Massacre? You should watch it then. Matthew saying, Tack and Pete, been following you guys for many years. Great to see the traction you've gotten. Best USMNT channels on YouTube. Let's go. Thank you very much, Matthew. And Kenny saying, corrupt USA will fall down tonight. We'll enjoy the tears. You're sending it in dollars. Are you American rooting against the US?
His name is Kani Mosisa.
But he could be American.
100%. I just don't know where he's from.
I went on Twitter and I found 2 accounts and I had to start calling them losers. I'll put it here on screen because, guys, like, you'll never get me. Oh, shit. I can't put the highlight there, though. You'll never get me to root against like fellow Americans, right? Like actual Americans here from the U.S. men's national team, because I don't like the president, so I'm going to root against my brothers here from the United States because the president, I don't like him, so I'm just going to root against him. So this guy right here, Claude Taylor, I honestly don't know who he is. I am a U.S. citizen who will be rooting for Belgium tonight. Probably just me. You guys should all go to Twitter. Just call the guy a loser. That is the truth. And then if we keep going up here, this guy, Brian, the fuck is that last name?
Krasenstein.
Krasenstein or Brian Frankenstein. It's easier to say Frankenstein. I just say another loser right here. He's like, while many of us, many of you are likely yelling, go America, I'm yelling, go Belgium in rule of the law. Brian Frankenstein, go to hell, dude. Seriously. Like, why are you guys rooting against your own country?
I do not understand. I've met some Americans like that. They're like, oh, I'll never support the USA. And I'll be like, why? And they'll be like, I don't like Donald Trump. And I'll be like, Trump's not playing. It's a soccer team. Go support your soccer team. I'm like, who are you supporting? Switzerland. Are you Swiss? No. Do you have any connections to Switzerland? No. Have you been to Switzerland? No. Do you like Swiss cheese? No. So why the hell are you supporting Switzerland? What's the connection there?
Even though liking Swiss cheese is not a reason to support Switzerland.
No, but it was like the last little thing to hold on to.
Like, what language do they even speak in Switzerland? It's like 3 languages, I think.
They speak French, Italian, and German.
That is crazy. So I'm walking somewhere and I'm like, someone starts talking to me in Italian. I move to another like neighborhood. They start talking German to me.
I mean, most of them speak English. It's a very educated country.
Okay. I heard they have beautiful mountains. One day I'll go visit there.
Incredible.
I'm just going to buy a cabin there. I'm going to move to Switzerland and probably go bankrupt quick because that's an expensive country. So probably, actually, I'll just do that to North Carolina.
If you ever want to go to Switzerland, my friends have an Airbnb in the Alps that they own. I'll get you a discount to go there. It's incredible.
A good coupon?
Huh?
A good coupon?
No, I'll just get you a discount.
There you go, guys. So you should start a travel agency with that.
I know. Send everyone to Switzerland.
I hope Trump made some calls for at least 2 pens. I hope he did not. I hope we win the game with legit goals where no one can question. And if it's a penalty kick, shall it be a real penalty kick?
Yes.
Peter, thank you for the super chat. Peter Copa 1452. There's nothing written there. Keeping tabs. I'm not sober right now. I'll tell you that. We know. We know.
Keeping tabs is consistent.
So we essentially have Spicy Jeff, that is whatever he does, and we have Keeping Tabs, that's either drunk and high every single stream. Those are our 2 main guys right now. Well, okay, so Spicy Jeff is always on Viagra, and Keeping Tabs is on pot or alcohol. Something. Snows, if they're singing Country Roads in the stadium, there you go. Make it happen. Gerald is saying Rodon with a game winner in extra time. I don't think Rodon's available, guys.
No.
He's injured. I'm looking here. I don't see him on the bench. He's not available. Rodon is there.
He hasn't been available most of this World Cup. Let's be honest.
Rodon is our 12th man. He's rooting for the team right there very hard.
He's smiling a lot. He's carrying the water. He's clapping. He's coaching Pulisic.
Yes. We should have Rodon trash talk Belgium the whole game. He gets a red. Who cares?
Well, it's like Aguirre. Did you see what he did to Anthony Gordon? He was like, hey, Gordon, fuck you. Ha, 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 during the game. You see that clip on Twitter? It's hilarious. Gordon's like next to him and he's like standing there and he sees him and he goes, hey, Gordon, fuck you. Ha, ha, ha. Even Gordon laughed. He thought it was hilarious.
That is funny.
That is funny.
Especially because like he's like this small, like chubby guy, right?
Yes.
Since Canada and Mexico are out today, I feel USA. Thank you. Last host nation still alive. Let's keep it going. Let's get one host nation to the quarterfinals. And again, I was rooting for Mexico yesterday. I wanted England out.
Yeah.
Saying we can't lose tonight. We must win. Biggest win in USMNT history. Thank you. Also, Coke Zero. Richard is saying, not saying you guys are talking corrupt. The whiners. Oh, okay. You talk about them. It's because, guys, sometimes the super chat is like completely out of context, and me and Pete try to understand what it is, and sometimes we can't make sense out of it.
Yeah.
Let me finish the super chats here real quick, guys. So, not saying to stop it, but yeah, kind of stop it because I'm not going to be able to read it because I want to go through these and then they're going to play the national anthem. The players are walking in soon. D Fresh saying, "Is it true that the ref is from Bosnia?" He's not from Bosnia. He has Bosnian heritage.
His
I'm not
mother is
concerned.
from Sarajevo. His dad is Jordanian.
Yeah, he's saying, "Guys, are we cooked? The referee, I think, is Bosnian. Also, love you guys and your content, guys. Let's believe in professionalism."
Let's also judge the referee on his performance today, not his nationality.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like if he makes bad calls and mistakes, we'll talk about it. But let's believe that he's going to be a professional ref and he's going to be fair, non-biased, and that's it. Um, Frankie's saying hilarious to see the whiny Europeans suddenly concerned with FIFA corruption when it benefits the US for the first time. FIFA was always corrupt, dude. The funniest thing to me, I saw Joseph Blatter complaining about it. I was
Bro,
like, out of everyone, it's like, dude, shut the fuck up.
he's still serving a 12-year ban from football for like taking bribes. Dude, you cannot talk. It's like that LeBron James meme where he's like, not you, not you. Anybody else can say that, not you.
Well, let's be honest. The fact that he's standing against us makes us look better.
Yeah.
Wasn't he the
It
focal
was the
point of
FBI
FIFA
that
Gate?
took him down.
It was FIFA Gate with Obama.
Yes.
He
Yeah.
hates the US then.
Yes.
YX is saying, of course, corrupt. Article 27, we do what we want. It's not corrupt. Waffle is saying, USA, Belgium 12 years ago was my introduction to the sport. If we win this game, the revenge and the chance to change the support forever here. Very emotional day. Thank you guys for the coverage. Go USA. That's awesome. So that was a crazy game that day. Crazy. I traveled to Brazil. I didn't go to the game, but I was watching there in a bar in Brazil that game. N77 sorry, 977. We're going to make history tonight. Yes. Yes, we are. And guys, of course we're going to make history. Listen, me and Pete, we could have been anything in life. We could have been astronauts. We could have been surgeons. We could have been anything we wanted to. Doctors, right, Pete?
Actors.
Yeah, actors or astronauts too. Similar jobs. But ultimately, we chose to be here right now. That was our choice. I was very close to becoming an astronaut, actually. Adam is saying FIFA intervened on the suspension for scrub Qatar player in this World Cup. I didn't know that, actually. No one talked about that. Chances
Yes.
are they. I didn't know about it. Chances are they going to lift Balogun. They were going to lift Balogun suspension anyway. That's more likely than them taking Rudy Giuliani's boy and Trump seriously. I don't think they made the decision because of Trump. I don't believe that. I think Trump took a little bit of advantage of the situation so he could brag about like it was me. I think that's what ultimately happened. And then Edgar is saying anyone saying TDS is tone deaf. No need for Trump to need to take credit. That's where people had the biggest problem with the situation. No, guys. That I don't agree with. They were having issues with it before Trump came out and talked about it.
Yeah.
That is not true. Like Trump obviously made it worse, but they were talking about it beforehand. If we lose, we look like chumps. Have to win. We have to win today. Monsoon is saying Pulisic knows how to score on Courtois knockout games. He does. Lockdown Pulisic coming. Go USA. Keeping tabs. Juan Agudelo. Thank you, keeping tabs. Never ready. Saying if Balogun scores, he should celebrate with the Trump dance. Please no.
Don't.
No.
Please don't.
Now the U.S. anthem, guys. I'm gonna put myself mute here because I want to listen to the national anthem. I'll be back in like whatever amount of seconds this is. All right, I'll be back very soon. I'm muting myself. Oh my God. I am definitely not flaccid. That's what I'll say. That's all I'll say.
Let's go.
I'll,
How's the noise in the stadium? I didn't turn mine on.
it's loud. Everyone was
Let's
singing.
go.
Everyone was singing. It looked loud. M16 Joe say USA wins tonight. The United States would be the only host country to move on since Mexico. Yes. And this would be the biggest win in US men's national team World Cup history. The biggest.
I would say Portugal is bigger, but this is more consequential. That was
It's
a group
knockout.
stage. It's a
It's
knockout,
knockout.
yeah.
This is bigger. It's knockout. It's not only knockout, it's not even the first knockout, it's the second knockout. Anthony's saying, how do you feel about the US wearing the blue kit for today's match? Are you superstitious or it doesn't matter? It doesn't matter, guys. It doesn't matter. I'm superstitious with what I wear, not with what the players wear. Right?
Yeah, me too. I made the mistake of wearing the white jacket over this jersey for the Turkey game, and we lost, even though this had been the lucky jersey. So now I'm only wearing this for the game.
Devonta Jones saying he's glad that the red card got reversed, need an appeal process, but I do highly doubt there hasn't been other bad red cards in the past World Cups. No suspended sentences for them during the tournament. People smell something off. Trump didn't help. Yeah, but Devonta Jones, just because they made mistakes in previous World Cups and we're fixing one, it doesn't mean you don't fix it now. At some point, someone has to act like the grown-up and make the right decision. I know Trump coming in like that didn't help, but the right decision was made. I don't care what they say. That was the right decision right there. And Helios saying, so Tack, if we win by 5 goals, barbecue back. Yes, if we win by 5 goals, barbecue on me and Pete somewhere.
Yeah, where? That's the first time I'm hearing about
You
this
can
barbecue.
stay over here. You come here. I'll host you. You come here. Come to Florida. Also, we have like, well, you have great weather actually.
I'll come for some picanha. That's what.
Yes, I got the picanha. Yeah,
and pão de queijo. Give me
Pão de queijo
picanha
is
and
great.
pão de queijo, and I'm happy.
Okay, so yes, if we win by 5 goals, barbecue on me and Pete for sure here in Florida. Whoever can make it in Florida. Spicy Jeff is the first one to show up. He's the first one to show up.
We make a particle when the first one is coming.
He even goes, I'll bring the picanha. He's like, no, we're not eating the picanha.
We're not touching your picanha or your pão de queijo.
No. Keeping tabs. Who will the U.S. play after Spain? Keeping tabs. We got to beat Belgium first. Focus on Belgium. Zach saying, you think the U.S. player gets a big move after the World Cup? I think Balogun. I think that can happen. Balogun. Adam's saying, we're lucky FIFA didn't suspend Pulisic too after being forced to talk to Rudy Giuliani's boy. Suspension was suspended because it was a BS red. Why would they suspend Pulisic?
Yeah, what?
Chubb Z is saying, vamos, a nice Messi profile picture. Thank you very much, Chubb Z. Team Open Mid is saying, I might be the only Cambodian cheering for the U.S. No, they're all rooting for the U.S. Joey saying, Americans simping for approval from snobby foreigners is pathetic. We're not. Well, we're not. I'm not simping for it. I'm actually making fun of them, of how ridiculous they were. I'm defending the U.S. They can all go fuck themselves. And sorry, guys, I know I promised to curse less in the stream. Someone said they wanted to watch with their kids, and I was like cursing for the last 20 minutes. I was cursing last game. I was like, I'll try, but again, we're both just fans like you guys. So sometimes it's
emotional for us too, right? We feel the same things.
They're saying, sorry, Tack, Brazil looked passive versus Norway, shocked. Yeah, it's Ancelotti, dude. Reactive approach. Edgar is saying, people forget that you can love your country, hate your government, weirdos rooting against the U.S. Yes, because again, your country, it's us here. It's not Trump. It's not Biden. It's not Obama. It's not Bush. It's not Clinton. It's us. That is our country. Okay, the game is about to start here. Let me get the timer up. USA and Belgium. Everyone calm down, okay? Just calm down. I'm like the only one that's like calm right here. You guys need to all calm down, including Pete.
I'm very calm.
Yeah. ESG saying Orange Man bad, but soft to root against us. Lames. And Coke Zero saying so many miserable losers on Twitter. Yes, Twitter is something else. The game has started. Belgium with the ball here. Guys, I'm going to try to go through the super chats as the game goes on, okay? I want to focus on the game more specifically.
Yeah, take your time, Tack.
Yeah. In Belgium here with the ball, shot by Trossard, blocked by Alex Freeman. They just went long right away.
Yeah, I'm going to be in and out.
See you soon, Pete. Keeping tabs is saying, my confidence about this game is what makes me scared. We cannot lose this game. Have been boycotting waffles since 2014. No Waffle House if we lose. Yeah, I mean, I don't really go to Waffle House that often anyway. So for me, that's not a tough one. Guys, I will go through the super chats as we have breaks. Okay, I'm sorry. I tried to read everyone. Right now, I want to focus on the game. Long throw here from Belgium. Cleared by Richards. Pulisic clears it. It's going to be a shot. Blocked again by A-Rob. Shot. Oh, Matt Freeze with the save. Long shot from Belgium here. Matt Freeze already makes a good save. That's important. Get him hot. Get him hot. That's a big save right there for Matt Freeze already. I don't like that Belgium got already a shot on target, but at least Matt Freeze made a big save. That's what we're going to need from him. It's a good save. That's a good save. What minute am I at? Look on screen. Whatever minute you see on screen, that's what I am. Corner kick for Belgium. Corner kick for Belgium. Let me see the next super chat while I try to kill them off here. Alex Jeff Steen is saying, I'm German supporting the U.S. men's national team from Germany at 2 a.m. Go USA. Watch you for quite some time. Keep up. Thank you, Alex. Thank you, Alex from Germany. Wow. German supporting the U.S. at 2 a.m. Dude, thank you. We love that. AR Speed, last time we cared about Euro opinions was in 1776. 250 years ago now. Cross from Belgium, corner, and save by Matt Freeze. Easy save now. Easy save. 2 minutes here. Belgium got already 2 shots on target. One was dangerous. The other one was an easy header. All right, U.S. playing out of the back with Tim Ream. 2 minutes here. Guys, calm down. Calm down, everyone. We all need to calm down here. Tim Ream with the ball. To McKennie. Bad pass from Ream. And then we get a throw-in. Throw-in for the United States. Throw-in for the United States here. And dude, Germans supporting the U.S. at 2 a.m. I love it. I love it. Malik Tillman with the throw-in. Ball goes back to Tyler Adams. Tyler with the ball. Reset the play. We have to be patient. Reset the play. Be patient. This is definitely a much more athletic Belgium than we've seen throughout the tournament. Balogun. Balogun with the ball. Leaves it with Pulisic. Pulisic dispossessed. Belgium gets it back. Belgium with the ball now. We got to counter press a bit more. Be a bit more aggressive with that. Now Belgium with the ball. Tries to dribble it forward. Oh, that ball in behind can't happen. Chris Richards. Richards still has it. Hits it against the Belgian player. That's a throw-in for the U.S. Got to be careful there with A-Rob. He left a little bit of space in behind. Throw-in for the United States here. Yeah, that was a bad moment there from Pulisic. Throw-in. Belgium is pressing, right? They're starting with some intensity right there. We'll see for how long they can do this. Alex Freeman to McKennie. McKennie to Dest. Dest goes by one. Dest, you got to be careful that you can't lose it there. Can't lose it there. McKennie now has the ball. Good counter press. McKennie to Balogun. Dest got to be careful with that. You got to be careful with that. Courtois has the ball. Belgium in possession, playing out of the back. Courtois has the ball on his feet. The U.S. is still not pressing. We're slowly creeping up. Let's do a smart press. Has to be a smart press. They're going to try to go long. And they go long with Courtois. Freeman wins it to Dest. Dest still has it for the U.S. Goes on a 1v1. Serginho Dest. Quicker. Send McKennie quicker. Quicker. Let me zoom in here. 5 minutes. We've hit 5 minutes. Let me see the next super chat here because I've been trying. Richard saying, Tack, game on Tubi if bunny ears fail again for you. I got Peacock and I got the antenna. I'm good. Jacob Ramirez saying, biggest game of my life. Let's fucking go. Love you guys. Thank you, Jacob. Thank you very much, Jacob. I'll keep going through the super chat, guys. Don't worry. We'll get there. 5 minutes. 5 minutes here. Belgium now with the ball. Both teams. So it's pretty obvious what Belgium is trying to do here. They're trying to trigger the US press and then they're going long. Yes, that's what they're trying to do again. They're trying to trigger the US press and then they go long. It's something similar to what Norway did to Brazil sometimes, but Brazil is sitting a bit deep. And when Brazil would press, they would go long to Sorloth or Erling Haaland. That's going to be very dangerous with Belgium when they have Lukaku there because that guy can body people. He's a target man. Charles de Catalier, he's technical, could be dangerous, but it's a little bit different. Pulisic. Tim Ream, 6 minutes here. Tim Ream to Anthony Robinson. To Pulisic. Pulisic again dispossessed Pulisic twice. Twice. Pulisic's got to let go of the ball quicker here. He's gotten dispossessed twice already. And again, that's how you concede quick transitions. We don't want that. Long ball here to Balogun. He's being grabbed. Nope, no call. Belgium with the ball. They want a foul. That's a foul for Belgium. Foul for Belgium. Listening from Copenhagen. Wow, there's people from all over the world here then. And guys, make sure to drop a like in the video. I don't know how many likes we have. Did we hit 1,000 already? Usually the US scores every time we hit 1,000 likes for some reason. 900. So let's get it to 1,000. Let's get the superstitious up. The superstitious people on. Let's get to 1,000. We hit 1,000. There you go. For some reason, this always works. All right, McKennie to Dest to Freeman. And there's Belgium pressing. Freeman to Tyler. Tyler asks for a foul. No foul. No foul. Someone get there. Quick. Luki Bacchio with the ball. Tyler's on him. Still has the ball. Guys, come on. Better defense right there. Get it out. It's out. That's very bad defending from the US. Very bad defending right there. I wouldn't say we got lucky because there was no Belgian player also to finish, but that is very poor defending right there. That was a bad giveaway from Tyler Adams in the midfield. Trossard with the ball. Belgium resets. They go, see, they're going back to Courtois on purpose. They want the US to push high up the field. They want to trigger the US press, and they're going to go long. They're going long again. They're going long again. It's weird. They're always trying to go long. I hope Pochettino knows what to do about that because it's pretty damn obvious. That's kind of like what Norway was doing to Brazil. The only difference is the US is a little bit more prepared for that. The US is also more athletic than Brazil. Belgium with the ball again. Out wide. Here they go. Switch. Is Trossard going to get there? Yes. Trossard gets it. Alex Freeman's on him. Trossard tries across. Freeman clears it. Come on, Dest. Come on, guys. Communication, dude. Communication. What the fuck was that defense? What the fuck was that defense? 1-0 Belgium. Lock in, guys. Lock in. What the fuck was that defending? You can't go like that, Serginho Dest. You got to go for the header. When Freeman cleared it, I don't know what Dest was doing. It's okay. Let's wake up. We're still in the game. 10 minutes. Dest should have gone for that. He's not off. That's a clean goal. He's not off. That's a clean goal. Pete's here. Terrible defending from Dest there. How does he not jump for that?
The first on the initial play, nobody comes out for it. Nobody comes out for it at all. And then our back line is just stand still. What was Dest doing?
We're
playing Ream and A-Rob just ball watching. This is our back line for you. Like, we haven't been punished. We've done stuff like this every single game, and we haven't been punished for it.
Playing too passive. We're not also being aggressive.
Very passive. All right. Well, there's lots of time left to go equalize. So
Yeah. We're still in this, but it's like you have to do better defending right there.
yeah.
Have to do better. Oh
All
my
right.
God, bad pass. Okay, keep going. CP.
Everything to play for.
Steven Spot is saying, and Romanish in Switzerland, French, Italian, Swiss, German, not the same as German, German. Are you talking about like the languages in Switzerland? Steven Spada. Kenny's saying only Americans criticize their own country in favor of other countries. Unfair FIFA this decision. Screw the rest of the world. Go USA. Yes, go USA. We're still in it. Let's bounce back from this. Nate 4242. I like pot two. Okay, Nate, thank you very much. And Christopher, he's a Canadian citizen. He said, I'm a Canadian citizen. I hope the U.S. goes as far as the politic goes. Trump's not my favorite, but the American people and everybody I've met down there has been super nice. I hope you beat the Europeans. Thank you very much, Christopher. A very nice Canadian, by the way. And yes, let's not mix the American people with American politics here. Reem tries to go long to Pulisic. And Ablet Hat, thank you for the super chat as well. I'll keep reading more, guys. The game's back here. I'll read more during the hydration break. Belgium here with the ball now. Courtois. And try to go long. Where is that aggressive press from the United States? No foul, ref. Play it on. We still have it. Alex Freeman. Freeman blows by one. That's out. Throw in for Belgium. Need to lock in, guys. Tyler Adams. What the fuck was that from Tyler? If you're going to hit that, hit it far. Okay, Richards is down. He got hit in the face. Ouch, that kind of hurt. Rock Bottom 56. I read something on X saying that the United States and Europe have different mindsets. We like to fix things with broken. Europe keeps to procedure even if it's broken. Yeah, that's what it kind of looks like, Rock Bottom, when it comes to like what happened with the Balogun situation. That's kind of what it looks like. Courtois, again, Belgium going long. Richards tries to win it. Come on, A-Rob. Reem loses that one, and that's going to be, nope. Charles Catalier still has the ball. Back to Luque Bacchio. Tyler challenges him. Ball back out wide. Charles with it. Belgium with the ball. Charles with the ball now. Inside the box. Cross goes in. Cleared by Richards. Guys, get it out of there. Trossard still has it. Get it out. Why are we letting the ball bounce around in the box and we're looking dazed and confused? Matt Freeze with it. We're looking so shaky and confused on defense. Like every time the ball's in the box, it's like bouncing around like a freaking hot potato on everyone's foot. McKennie, we look very shaky right now. If we don't wake up and lock in, there's no way to come back from this. Trossard with a long shot over the crossbar. We need to wake the fuck up. Someone needs to step up here. Whether it's Pulisic, Balogun, someone needs to wake up. So far, unrecognizable, the United States. Red Celtic 23 saying it's time to believe like it's Christmas and the best gift we can get this year is the USA continue to win. Let's go. Yes, we have to continue to believe here, but the team needs to wake up. Thank you, Red Celtic. We have to lock in. Still a lot of time, and it's only 1-0, but we have to lock in here. Matt Freeze with the ball. To Tim Ream. Tim Ream progresses the ball forward. Out wide to Anthony Robinson. Robinson tries to find Tyler. My goodness, guys, why are we not actually combining? Like Belgium is starting to give you some space now. They started a game very intense, but then Belgium right now is not really putting that much pressure on the ball, but we're playing as if we have no time and space. We're not combining. We're not really playing well. A-Rob with another bad giveaway. Find Tillman. He's the calming presence there in the midfield. Find Tillman. Belgium with the ball again. Yeah, we actually need the hydration break ASAP to wake this team up. Belgium with the ball, down the left. Belgium still has the ball. They're going to try to go long again. Freeman, fucking, what is that? You're just passing it right back to Trossard. Why are we not trying to hold possession at all? We've done this the whole tournament. And you say, oh, because Belgium is better. It's like, no, but you can still hold possession against them. It's not like they're better on the ball. It's not like they defend better than everyone we face, like Paraguay, Bosnia, Australia. Saying shout out to Tim Way in the Copa America. Not here without his red. Thanks for the streams. You two are great. Thank you very much, Nick. Thank you very much, Nick. Hopefully we bounce back here in this game. I'm still going through the super chat, guys. I'm still getting there. Alex Freeman with the ball. Chris Richards. Tim Ream. Inside to Pulisic. Pulisic should have taken a turn there. We need to calm down the game. Where's Tillman? We kind of need Tillman to get on the ball a little bit more. Tillman needs to get on the ball a little bit more. Chris Richards to Tyler, back to Richards. Richards to Freeman. Freeman with another bad giveaway. Well, Pulisic still fights her, but that's a giveaway. It's another bad giveaway. I think Onana is down. I think he injured his knee. Let's see what happened here. He might have twisted his knee when he landed. That's, It looks like it's Onana. He's down for Belgium. Trying to see the replay of what happened, but he's complaining about his knee. Still a little bit of a break that we definitely need. Let me go through some of the super chats here now. Trent is saying, what the fuck is a kilometer? Why is Belgium waffle so fucking special? It's just the same as any other waffle. Thank you very much, Trent. Millard is saying, you both could have been the second coming of Peter North. Thank you, Millard. Rogelio is saying, you predicted Brazil, Mexico, Portugal would win. Please predict Belgium would win. I also predicted Morocco to win. I also predicted France to win. Yeah, Pete.
We look very nervous. It's a mental thing. I don't know what we're doing, but this team looks like they are just scared of the moment. They do. It's the mental side of the game. I don't think there's anything wrong with our tactics or our shape. It just looks like a team that's very hesitant on the goal. We're losing every 50-50 ball, every duel. This team looks terrified, which is so weird because we haven't seen this team look like this entire tournament long. There was no fear. Now we're facing Belgium and they're acting like they forgot how to play. It's so bizarre.
Yeah, because I was saying this here. Like, Belgium is definitely better on the ball than the other teams, but it's not like they're better defending teams than Paraguay, Australia. We can pass and we can actually get things done, but we're hesitant. We're overthinking every time.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah.
And we're not facing France, Spain, right?
No.
Argentina. It's a team we should. We're also falling for so they're triggering the US press every time and going long. Every time. And we keep falling for it. You know what you do when that happens? You let them. Courtois got the ball. Leave him.
Yeah.
Don't press. Dude, I think Onana is out, right? He twisted his knee.
He might be coming back on. He was walking.
No, he's out. He's out. I'm looking here. He's being subbed.
Oh, so who are they bringing on? Vanaken?
Yeah, that other guy. What's his name? Vanaken, right? Yeah.
Hans Vanaken?
Less of a physical presence, right? But that doesn't matter because the problem right now is not that. The problem is how we're playing.
Yeah, the problem is us.
Have you noticed even when the ball is in the box too, we're just not clearing it? It's just like it just bounces around and we don't clear it.
Yeah. No, we look completely overawed by the moment. Completely overawed.
Another Belgian player's down. And ABL Hat 55, American watching from Croatia. Damn, it's very late there. Very, very late there. No,
all right.
And the goal too, if Serginho Dest goes for that header and clears it.
No, we didn't come out with a warrior mentality. We came out scared. we came out so scared, and I don't understand why. There's no reason to be scared of Belgium. We have to go in for a fight. We have to play like underdogs.
Well, we're playing like underdogs, but like scared underdogs right now.
Yeah. All right. I'll see you at the water break.
See you soon. Serginho Dest with the ball. Blows by one. Finds Tillman. Tillman with a terrible pass. Terrible pass from Tillman, too. And Tillman tries to tackle. Luki Bacchio with the ball. Long. Tyler Adams is on him. Careful, Tyler. Oh, foul. That was a bad pass there from Tillman. Even Tillman, dude. That's been our best player in the tournament. It's a bad, bad pass. Too many bad giveaways. Too many bad giveaways. And the ball goes back to Belgium. Christian is saying Jeff is bringing the creamed corn. Okay, thank you, Christian and Jeff. I guess Courtois goes long. Tim Ream against Charles de Ketelaere. Oh my God, Richards, what are you doing? What are you doing, Richards? You almost gave the ball to Charles de Ketelaere. Oh my God, what the frickety fuck was that, McKenny? Why we all look so scared? We all look so freaking scared. Every player. This is not the right game to collapse. This is an unrecognizable team so far. Pulisic dribbles inside. No options. Serginho Dest. Freeman. Inside to Tillman. Tillman try a back heel right there. Tillman, really? Now Serginho Dest with the ball. McKenny to Alex Freeman. McKenny sends Balogun. Balogun with the ball. Able to hold it. Finally, someone holds it up top a little bit. Serginho Dest. Try. Oh, foul. What ref? What's the call? Dipshit. He called offside? Hydration break. We needed this. Okay, let me go through the super chats here real quick. Keeping tabs saying only one underwear change away from the World Cup final. Oh boy, keeping tabs. Alvaro is saying, who will the USA play after Argentina? Well, right now we're playing Belgium, and we better find a way to win this game. Still have a shot. We're still in. Fallen Phoenix is saying 4-0 USMNT incoming. Definitely not 4-0, but I'll take 2-1. Jonathan said, I got nervous. I got so nervous that I got drunk. Please say good. Thank you, Jonathan. Dane, not St. Clair. I had to get drunk too. My wife made me. I don't think I was completely chill about the game. Like this fucker. Thank you very much, Dane. And then we have from Argentina Pesos, Pick Talk TV, Pick Talk TV, Pick Talk TV. What the hell is Pick Talk TV? Pete, hopefully we see a different team here in the second quarter now.
Poch needs to talk to these guys because I don't know where their heads are at, but this is not the team I saw for the last 4 games. I don't know what Tillman is doing with his life right now. Like, Tillman has been one of the worst attacking players out there. Every time he gets the ball, he gives it away, trying something too fancy. I think confidence is very low right now. And so if I'm Poch, I'm talking to this team and going, listen, just get the simple things right. Okay? Don't try anything. Even Richards trying to be too fancy. Just pass that one back to Matt Freese at that point. It's like, guys, your confidence is low. You got to build it back up. How do you do that? Do the simple things. As the simple things start to find success, you'll find a little bit of space, your confidence will build, and then you'll start to build momentum. But right now, we're very in awe of the moment, and it's showing all over our performances. And if we don't clean this up mentally, it could get ugly because Belgium looked like they could score at will at this point.
Mm-hmm. The thing is, what's interesting is like the fear and the everything, the overthinking. It's not just when we have the ball; it's also off the ball.
Yes, it's everything.
Doesn't look like a cohesive. It's unrecognizable from the team we've seen in the tournament. And I'm gonna say this again. It's not because of the opponent. We are our worst enemies right now.
Yeah.
Easily our worst enemies.
Yeah. It looks like a scared high school team. That's what this looks like.
Mm-hmm.
They need to get their heads straight, like now. Come out there and play like warriors. Forget about the result, right? Forget about the result right now. Go out there and play like you're representing the United States. No fear. Ride into challenges. Move that ball quickly. Everything we saw the last 4 games.
Yes. Yes. Tackle them hard. Play hard.
Yeah.
Win the duels. Stop
Win your
being
duels.
nervous. Trust your teammates. Put in good passes. We're not doing that. And then going on here, we look like a Berhalter team right now. Let's switch to a Pochettino team.
Yeah.
Games back on. Like, also, one thing that Pochettino needs to adjust, when they pass it back to Courtois, don't press anymore. Their strategy is
just
clear.
going long.
They're just going long.
All right, let's see if Poch said anything to them and if they can get their heads together. Because, boy, honestly, it's good news. It's only 1-0.
Yes.
A better team might have made this 2 or 3 by now.
Yes, if it was like France, oh my God. All right, we'll see you. You're staying, Pete? It just started.
No, I'm leaving, yeah.
I'll see you soon. All right, game back on. Belgium with the ball. Hopefully, the adjustments were made now. Belgium tries to switch it. Dest to McKennie. McKennie, send Balogun. Too late. Too late. Tyler with the ball to Pulisic. Pulisic with it. Pulisic dribbles past one. He still has the ball. Back to Tyler. Tyler to Anthony Robinson. Finally, we connected 2 passes. Holy shit. It's about time. Christian Pulisic with the ball. Pulisic, no options. Took too many touches, dude. If you keep holding the ball like that, they'll adjust every single time. Alex Freeman, high up the field. Freeman, no options. 1-2. And we lose it again. Serginho Dest. My goodness. Now we have to press. Now we have to press and get it back. Get it back, motherfucker. Even the press has been horrible. It's like we're pressing on our own now. If you don't press as a team, it's not going to work. We're not counter-pressing properly, too. I just don't understand this. We counter-pressed well every game. Belgium with the ball once again. Again, we keep falling for this press. They want to do that. They want to drag us up and then go long. They've been doing that the whole game. Why do we keep falling for this? If this fucking idiot here on YouTube can see it, how can the players in Pochettino not see it? It's so obvious. They want to drag the U.S. high up the field, and then they go long with Courtois every time. Looking for Luque Bacchio or Charles de Catalier. Like every single time they do that. Tillman to McKennie, and we lose the ball again. That's a free kick for the U.S. McKennie got hit. McKennie got hit. "29 minutes now. 29 minutes. And everyone, if you just tuned in, don't forget to drop a like in the stream if you want to. If you don't, I understand if you don't. U.S. again plays the free kick, trying to play out of the back. Tyler Adams to Richards to Freeman. Move the ball quick, guys. Freeman back. Richards switches it to A-Rob. Careful, don't let it bounce too much, A-Rob. Quick to Pulisic. Pulisic goes by one. Finds Balogun. Balogun, foul. Dangerous free kick here for the United States. Balogun draws a dangerous free kick for the United States. Balogun. Red Fire saying, "Hi, Tack. I'm watching the game on TSN. Not again. I can't believe they have to play Belgium again. How are you and Pete doing?" Doing good. Still trying to stay alive here with the game. Thank you, Red Fire, for the super chat. And Childish Daddy saying, just like that, we're back to looking how we have always looked. Childish Daddy, let's remain optimistic. We can criticize, but let's remain optimistic. We're still in this game. We've gotten lucky that it's only 1-0. It's only 1-0. We're still in it. Still in it. No Game saying, Swiss guy here. Let's go USA. Thank you very much. We got a Swiss guy rooting for the U.S. Let's hope it helps us. Saying the Trump curse strikes again. Guys look like caca. Don't worry, we'll wake up. We're getting there. Free kick here. Malik Tillman, redeem yourself from this game because it hasn't been good. Pull something off. Get us a game-tying goal here. We need this right now more than ever. Like, this would change the momentum of the game. Tillman scored last game. Let's do this right now. Malik Tillman with the free kick. He hits it. Oh, we scored! Yeah! Fuck yes! Yes! Fuck yes! Malik Tillman, the ball deflected. It's 1-1. It's 1-1. It's 1-1. That's going to change the momentum. It's 1-1. Let's go. 1-1. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. 1-1. 1-1. The USA ties it. I'm out of breath. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I think I shat myself. I don't know what happened, but something happened down here. Something came out. I don't know what it is. He shoots it. It deflects off the defender, and that kills Courtois, and it's 1-1. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. Oh, my God. Calm down, everyone. Calm down. Am I the only one that's calm here? Calm the fuck down, everyone. Let's calm down. My goodness. Pulisic dribbles past one. Dribble past. Oh, foul. Ref, that's a foul. That's a foul. Pulisic just got hit in the midfield. Pete,
I'm
sometimes
naming my firstborn son Malik.
Dude,
that's it.
Sometimes, Pete, it's better to be lucky than good.
Yep. No, and hopefully this boosts the confidence of the team a little bit because that was not looking good up until that point.
No.
Whew. Oh, boy. All right. Well, it's even Stevens now. We have to keep this up. We have to keep the momentum. We can't get crazy again like we were doing. That first 25 minutes was I've never seen them never. I've seen it many times. In this World Cup, I've never seen it. We've seen this for years, but I've never seen it in this World Cup.
Trossard cross. Belgium scored.
No.
What was that? How did he get the cross?
So are they just scoring at will or what?
Yeah. Are we going to defend or what?
And Ream out-jumped. Tim Ream, man.
Old Jesus man Ream got beat again.
Yeah.
But honestly, also Dest and Freeman, why are we doubling up like that?
Why did one of them block that?
Yeah, sorry, Reem, that's not a foul, dude. Dude, that's like what literally cannot happen. You just got a lucky goal. We got a lucky goal. Let's be honest with ourselves. We got a lucky goal. Pochettino just kicked like a bunch of bottles, as he should. You can't score a goal like that, change the momentum of the game completely, and then concede a stupid goal like that.
Well, you got 38-year-old Tim Ream starting, who we know has been a defensive weakness for a long time now.
Both goals were him, right? He got beat on the first one, too.
Yes, he got beat on the first one, too.
All right, we need another lucky moment here or something.
Oh, we got to create our own luck at this point. You're not going to get lucky that often.
No. Yeah, because Courtois was on that ball. I think he probably would have saved that.
Yeah. All right, let's see how it goes. Halftime. I'll see you at halftime, Tech.
See you soon, Pete. McKennie gets a yellow. McKennie just got a yellow. I don't know about that being he does hit the guy. I guess like for dangerous play, it's a little bit of a soft yellow. It's a little bit of a soft yellow. "35 minutes. 2-1. Belgium goes long again. Luke Bacchio. Pulisic wins it. Go, Pulisic. Go forward. Pulisic, you could have gone on your own there. Pulisic still with the ball. To Tyler. Tyler to McKennie. Bad touch. McKennie still has it. Alex Freeman. Freeman to Malik Tillman. He resets the play with Richards. That's the right move. Let's hold possession. Let's calm down the game. Let's calm down the game. Let's start building our own luck. Okay, we got to start building our own luck here. Tyler Adams. Richards to Ream. Ream to Tyler. Back to Matt Freese. Okay. Let's start building our own luck here. Crypto saying half of me lost yesterday, Mexico, but we fought hard till the end. I'm counting on the USA to give it all we believe. Crypto Luigi, thank you very much for the super chat. I hope so, man. I hope so. I want to see a little bit more fight with these players, though. I want to see a little bit more fight. Freeman gets a throw in for the U.S. Throw in for the U.S. 36 minutes here. Richards to Freeze. Get it out of there, Freeze. Just get it out. Yeah. Don't try to get cute. And Freeze will get the ball again. All right. We got a couple minutes left here in the first half. Tim Ream. A-Rob. Malik Tillman. Chris Richards. Tyler Adams to Ream. Malik Tillman with the ball. Oh, bad touch. Bad touch from Tillman. Even Tillman, dude, today is struggling. Even Tillman. And Belgium recovers the ball. 37 minutes. 37 minutes. Belgium still at the ball. Oh, almost a bad giveaway there. McKennie trying to press. McKennie trying to press. Oh, come on, Pulisic. Get back. Our press has not been cohesive today. The press has not been cohesive. Luke Bacchio with the ball down the right. 37 minutes and 30 seconds. Comes Belgium down the right. They're being patient with it. They know the defense makes mistakes. The U.S. defense has been horrible. They're also aiming everything at Tim Ream. Luke Bacchio, cross goes in, cleared by Tyler Adams. And Saint Cyr saying, I don't want another punch in the face. I need that hydration break now. Them boys need to splash some water in their face. Yes, we need. Now we don't need a hydration break. We need halftime. We got lucky with the goal we scored, but we're not building our own luck so far. You need to build. You need to create your own luck, and we did for once, but we haven't done it since. Corner for Belgium. Freeze with the save. Even the corner dudes. Are we going to defend corners? Are we going to defend at all? That's the question. Serginho Dest with the counterattack. He loses the ball again. Guys, what is going on here? Dest, Pulisic, did you all forget how to play soccer? Why is everyone playing like Tim Weah versus Turkey? Like, seriously, why is everyone playing like Tim Weah versus Turkey? U.S. wins it. Tyler Adams. We get the ball back now. Tim Ring. Dane, not St. Clair. Fuck anyone doing politics. I spent money. Thank you, Dane. 199 awesome saying Trusty in because Ream is in because A-Rob both bad. Yeah. I think Trusty needs to come in for Ream. This game just isn't for Ream, dude. 2 goals on him. Two goals on him. Long ball for Balogun. Balogun holds it up top for the U.S. All right. Tillman with the ball. We got 40 minutes here. So we got 5 minutes to go here. Plus, I don't know, probably going to add like 3 minutes. 3 to 4 minutes that the ref will add. Pulisic. Back to A-Rob. A-Rob to Pulisic. Pulisic with another bad touch. Holy shit, Pulisic. What a stinker from Christian Pulisic. He needs to wake up, dude. He needs to wake up. Pulisic, my goodness. Again, Belgium goes long. Richards wins the header. Tillman, you got to win that. Got to win that. Yeah, it's been a generational stinker from Pulisic here in the first half so far. Okay, Belgium with the ball. Richards, free kick for Belgium here. They're going to lob it into the box. We're losing all of our duels. It's unbelievable. Like, even the part that we expect this team to shine, which is winning our duels, playing hard, pressing well, we're not doing any of that. Saying Pulisic is all by himself, no fucking help. Guys, he's taking bad touches. Like, he's also not playing well. Like, Pulisic is legit not playing well. Like, Balogun is able to hold the ball up top. Balogun actually drew a foul, right, for the United States. That was the goal. Pulisic's not playing well. So free kick for Belgium. Ball goes in. We almost conceded another goal. We left, who was it? Luke Bacchio wide open. We're not defending well set pieces. Everything right now is a mess. Everything. That is horrible defending right there. We're lucky Luke Bacchio fucked up the header. That is horrible defending. That is legit horrible defending. I'm not going to lie. If we get lucky to get a goal here, oh my God, McKennie with another bad giveaway. And A-Rob gets it. Pulisic on a 1v1. Pulisic, again, doesn't go through. If we get lucky to get a goal, right, like, we need to actually bunker probably. And so all right, Pulisic, McKennie, A-Rob. Come on, guys, you can still do this. A-Rob, back to McKennie. McKennie to Tim Ream. Tyler Adams to Chris Richards. Out wide to Dest. Dest with the ball. Goes back to Freeman. There's no options. Freeman finds McKennie. McKennie lets it through. Balogun, and it's cleared by Belgium. Tyler Adams wins it. And we reset with Matt Freeze. Reset with Matt Freeze. Tim Ream opens up to Alex Freeman. We got like a minute to go here in the first half, and then we also have, okay, Dest dribbles inside. Pass to absolutely no one, and that's going to be a throw-in for the U.S. as Belgium clears it. Guys, the first half XG for Belgium is almost 2. It's 1.88, and ours is 0.1. It was like we had that one shot. That was it, the free kick. That's all we had in the first half. "44 minutes. We're going to go. The U.S. is going to go with a long throw in here. Long throw in. Malik Tillman will take the throw in. Long ball in. Header. Oh! Balogun almost scored for the U.S. Was that deflected? That's a corner for the U.S. We got a little flick, and then Balogun got the shot, but it hit Ngoy, the Belgium defender. Oh, God, imagine if that goes in with Balogun. Pulisic will take the corner. Oh, God, Pulisic is now on corner duty. Oh boy. Oh boy. General Tissot saying they need Jesus, not Ferreira. Well, may God help us. Does something feel off for the US? Need a reset? Yes, it does feel off, Falling Phoenix. It feels very off. 11 Wanks, what the actual fuck is going on? I don't know, 11 Wanks. And Steven Spada, I feel sick. I do as well. I do as well. Dude, Balogun almost got that goal. Oh, they gave it a. Okay, it's a goal kick actually for Norway. Richards wins it. Balogun will put some pressure on Ngoy. Pulisic loses the duel again. We're losing all of our duels. I kind of want to see the stat on the duels, those 50-50 balls. I'm going to try to find that stat on FootMob. Red Fire saying, "Hi Tack, I'm watching the game on TSN. Not again. They have to face. We have to face Belgium. I feel frustrated with this game. I'm hoping the USA pulls a miracle. Don't give up, USA. Yes, we have. These boys cannot give up. The game is 2-1. We're still in it. They cannot give up, but we need to wake up. The second half, we have to play completely different. Completely different here in the second half. It's been a very bad first half from the United States. We need to see a completely different team in the second half from the US. By different team, I don't mean necessarily subs. I mean a different attitude, different, not even setup. It's just a different attitude, mindset. Aldo Molina 4001. Why can't the US play with heart like Mexico? Belgium isn't close to England's level. You're right. And Mexico actually outplayed England for a good portion of that game, honestly. Let's hope the boys change here in the second half, guys. I think it's not that we're not playing with heart. We're just playing scared. Dest, that's not a foul. You just dribbled into the guy. That's not a foul. That is not a foul. Need to see a different team in the second half. 47 minutes. So we got 4 minutes to go here in the first half. 4 minutes to go. Belgium, cross goes in. No one's there. Get there, Matt Freeze. Come on, Alex Freeman. Don't give him a cross. Trossard from Arsenal against Matt Freeze. Sorry, against Alex Freeman. And that will be a corner for Belgium. Corner kick for Belgium. No, that should be a goal kick. That's a goal kick. Aren't they supposed to double check? They're supposed to double check, right? They usually double check. That's a goal kick. They just reverted ours, but why did they not revert Belgium's? That was odd. Lucky for us there was no goal, but that was weird. That was very weird. Tillman got fouled. He got fouled. Tillman gets fouled. So now we're at minute 49. We got 2 more minutes to go. 2 more minutes to go. Long ball to Balogun. Belgium recovers it. And that's a long ball. That's a throw-in for the U.S. men's national team. A-Rob. A-Rob with the ball. 49 minutes. Chris Richards. Ball through to Balogun. Balogun to McKennie. McKennie. He misplaced it. McKennie's been terrible in the first half, too. I mean, I know pretty much everyone has, but McKennie's getting every single one-touch pass wrong. Luke Bacchio. Tielemans. Through the middle. We're about to hit minute 50, so we got 1 more minute to go. 1 more minute to go. And then we go to halftime, and boy, oh boy, Pochettino, get these guys fired up. Get these guys fired up. We need a completely different team here in the second half. 50 minutes, and that's a throw-in for the U.S. Throw-in for the U.S. Gerald, so the U.S. didn't take Viagra today. Well, looks like we should have taken Viagra. Maybe we can still take Viagra at halftime. Coke Zero saying, I can't take another knockout loss to Belgium. No, I can't also accept that the story of this team ends with Belgium in the World Cup. I just cannot accept it. I cannot accept it. And we have the second half. We have to continue to believe. We have to continue to believe. Saying the good news is Freeze made one of his best saves. No, Freeze has been fine. The goals are not on him. Malik Tillman goes by one, still has the ball, goes by two. Okay. Dest to Balogun. Balogun, that's a corner for the U.S. Last play of the first half. It'll be a corner for the U.S. Oscar saying, first good team they face and they're choking. Come on, the U.S. It ain't over. It ain't over. This was a bad first half, but it ain't over. Lucy saying, this feels like the Netherlands game all over again. The first half does. But we scored at least a lucky goal. We scored a lucky goal against the Dutch also. Dave Valensky, at work with my scarf on. Go USA, F Trump. Dane and St. Clair, this money is for Tillman. Thank you, Dane. ESG Soccer, Trusty in Ream selling. Yes, that's a sub I would make at halftime. Pulisic with the corner. A horrible corner from Pulisic. A horrible corner from Pulisic. Horrible, horrible corner. And that'll do. First half is over. Matthew Ferguson saying it's almost like Tim Ream is too old to play in a World Cup. He was already very old in the last one. This one, he's way too old. Should have started Trusty. Matthew Thomas, yes. Brady Sloop, got to sub off Ream and put in Trusty. Dude's a liability. I hope Pochettino does that, but I don't think he's going to make any subs, even though he should. Get Dest off my screen. Dest has been horrible, yes, in the first half. Dest is not playing well in the first half. Steven Spada, we need to dictate the momentum. We're letting Belgium set the pace. The problem is when we got that lucky goal, the momentum shifted for us. That when we got that lucky goal, but it didn't last. We conceded right after. Keep going here. If we lose, we lose. At least we fight. No, we're not losing, dude. We're not. I refuse to accept that we are losing to Belgium in this World Cup. No disrespect to Belgium. They're a top team in the world, but this is not where the story ends for this team. We're giving Trossard acres on the flank. It's all him. Yeah, that's on Dest and Freeman. Belgium is playing on first gear. Slub Rob. Lucy saying Captain America forgot his shield today. Captain America has not been good. Rock Bottom saying, I just got a message on the ESPN app saying World Cup thriller. It's been a thriller. Sure has. SMG Games. US is playing with zero confidence. We're playing like we're shitting our pants. That is the problem. And that has to change at halftime. We need to wake up. It's not a tactical problem. It's not a technical problem. We're just playing like little boys. It's time for these guys to become real men right now. They're playing like little boys. This is what separates little boys from men. And right now we're playing like little boys. Chris don't miss saying Pulisic choosing an absolute worst time to have the most horrendous game of his life. Yeah. So Pete, the first thing I've said to everyone here is to continue to believe. Despite this shit show that was the first half, we're only down a goal. Despite the shit show, like we could have been down like 3-0, right?
Yeah, we're still in the game.
Exactly. And the second thing I'm saying, this second half talk from Pochettino, and the attitude of the players in the second half, that's what's going to separate boys from men right now. It's time to act like grown men and not little scared kids.
Yeah.
That's what we need to change. I don't think it's a tactical problem, technical problem. It's literally a team that's playing scared right now. It's obvious.
Yeah, it's a mentality thing, right? From the first kick, this team has looked scared, timid, in awe of the big occasion. They're not fighting for second balls. They're losing almost all of their duels. We've had too much individual play. There's no team passing and moving. There's none of that like we saw in the past. It is just complete dog shit. But it's dog shit because of up here. These players are better than this, right? They're better than this. These players can do more. For sure they can. I don't know why you would go into a game against a good team like Belgium and show up like this. And I'm sorry, Tim Ream is basically saying proving everything we said about him in the past, that he's too old and he's too slow. He got out jumped by Salamakers, who's tall, but he's not a physical presence. But it's everybody. Dest is playing terribly. Tillman, apart from the free kick, which, let's be honest, got lucky, has not played well.
Well, he
Pulisic's
hit the wall, dude.
disaster.
That was actually not a good free kick. He hit the wall.
Yeah. No, and the thing is, if people are going to say, oh, should we make some subs? You can make subs, but until you fix the team mentality, nothing's going to change. Nothing's going to change. Poch has 15 minutes to set them right. And more than anything, whatever Poch does, these players need to get on that field and start playing like they're worthy of the crest on their shirts. Because if you go home today to Belgium, then it's a disaster. Like you weren't even in the game. It's one thing to lose. It's another thing to lose looking like that.
Well, we talk about the legacy of Pulisic and a lot of these players. The 2002 team that made it to the quarterfinals and played Germany, okay, the same Germany that went to the final, they went down playing hard. They didn't go down easy. They didn't go down easy. Right now, we're not looking like the 2002 team against Germany. We're looking like the 2022 team against the Dutch. That's what we look like.
Yeah. This looks like a Berhalter team.
Mm-hmm. How much, I don't want to talk about this now, but with the current performance, this does take a massive hit on Pulisic's legacy so far.
Well, he's also scored 0 goals this World Cup, right?
And he's dropping a generational stinker so far.
Yeah, this is awful from Pulisic. Awful. And I thought the idea was he was supposed to rest last summer so he'd be fit and ready for the World Cup this summer. It's like, well, what was the point?
And he played 45 minutes well so far in the World Cup.
Yeah, he started well against Paraguay, but then, and again, he's a very mental guy, right? When things are going well for Pulisic, when his confidence up, it's going great. But he never got his goal. He came back from injury, right? He looked okay against Turkey. Honestly, against Bosnia, did he do much? Not really. Let's be honest. And then now, what's he doing out there? What's he doing? Nothing.
And I think if we're going to talk about someone that didn't play poorly in the first half, I don't think Matt Freese was at fault for the goals, and he actually made a few saves. And I thought Balogun did what he could. He was holding the ball, drawing fouls, getting corners, like what he could do. I think Balogun was fine.
Yeah, no. Freese and Balogun. Everybody else, it's just been, what are you doing out there? We look very nervous, and and that's what's so frustrating. It's not even an ability thing. If you're trying hard and Belgium's carving you open, that's one thing. But this Belgium team looks like they can score at will. To be honest, they look like they're taking it kind of easy on us.
Like the Dutch in 2022. That's what it looked like. So they scored a goal. They have the lead. They stop. We scored against the Dutch. Then the Dutch was like, okay, turn up, get a third goal, get another one.
Yeah.
And then Larry Lowe is saying, I'd rather have no Balogun than this team. The politics got to their head. Well, I don't think Balogun's the reason we're playing like this or politics. This team is playing scared of Belgium for some reason. There's no excuse for this performance. There is no excuse for this performance. Dane, not St. Clair, I'll pay just to clarify, Pulisic sucks right now. Yeah, most players do. I said outside of Matt Freese and Balogun, no one's been good. Well, Balogun hasn't been good also. He's been serviceable so far.
He also hasn't had much of the ball. When are we getting the ball to Balogun in good areas? Not really.
I can check how many touches he got too. He barely got touches, and he did draw the foul. That was the goal. He got us a corner. So Balogun, in terms of touches, he also almost scored a goal. Balogun had only 10 touches the entire first half. Zach, why would we play bad in the most important game? Because right now, these players that I still think we can bounce back, they're playing like scared little kids. That's it's the tactics, everything's the same. Have you guys not noticed the intensity is not there? The intensity is not there. The press has been horrible. The touches are off. Like Pulisic's taking bad touches. McKennie's taking bad touches. Dest is like dribbling into the Belgium player. Just dribble to him. But again, it's like my hope right now is that as soon as the second half starts, we see it. Because here's the thing that goes for us. One, we could have been down 3-0. It's only 2-1, so we're alive. Because if it was 3-0 right now, I'll be the first one to tell you guys it's over. Guys, quit. It's 2-1. And we saw sometimes you can get lucky, you can play better, whatever it is. If we don't see a change in attitude in this team as soon as they start the second half, like in the first 5 minutes, if you don't see a change in attitude, It's not happening, guys. You're not going to get a lucky goal like that one again. It's more
No.
likely for Belgium to get 3 or 4 than the US to get another lucky goal that hits the wall. So if the attitude doesn't change in the first 5 minutes, we're not going to win this. It has
Also,
to.
they still have KDB and Lukaku and Doku off the bench. So, you know.
Mm-hmm. And they'll come in fresh. Dave Valensky, this feels more like the 1990 USA team than the team I was expecting. At least in 1990, their excuse was that they're just happy to be here. Yeah, 1990 was that. They were just happy to be there. There was a lack of quality, everything. The US was finally back in the World Cup, right? So that was the 1990 team. This one, and this is what sucks right now, because this is a game where America's paying attention because of everything that happened, Trump talking about it, and because we were winning. If the other games got like 30 million watching, I wouldn't be surprised if this one could pull something like 40 million watching, something insane like that. And this is a great opportunity to win over Americans for this team. They can like overcome this barrier that it is always to like, oh, the U.S. men's national team sucks. This is the game, and these guys are shitting the bed right now.
Yeah. It's bad. There's no way around it. There's still 45 minutes to go. Poch is on $6 million a year. Can he do something to change it? But to be honest, guys, if you need your coach to motivate you for a game like this, if you need your coach to tell you not to play scared and fearlessly, then you're not worthy of the crest. Okay? Because to be honest, is any of this really on Poch? I don't think so. Unless Poch told them it's not, which I doubt it. Tim Ream for sure. But it's not just Tim Ream. Everybody's playing like shit. The majority of this team is playing like shit. So it's like, I like to get into the X's and O's of the tactics. Literally, guys, it's no tactics here. It's not a tactics problem. We're setting up the same way we have the entire World Cup, and we've always looked very good. And we've believed we can beat teams. It doesn't look like we think we can beat this Belgium team, or we're scared that if we do, I don't know. Like, what are you afraid of? What are you afraid of? And if the politics got into your heads, then I'm sorry, you're a pussy. You are. Forget the politics. Go play your heart out for your country. That's not an excuse.
If you let politics get into your head, and if you let all of this get into your head, and you're afraid of Belgium while you're playing in your country after you have your confidence sky high, winning 3 games in the World Cup, you are, and excuse the term, you are a little bitch. That's what you are. There's no other way to put it. Like, that is literally what you are. Like, there's no way. And clearly, if we were just getting completely outclassed, it's like, oh, they're just so good. We're playing France. There's no way. We never stood. Like, no, guys, I'm sorry. It's crystal clear right now. This is a scared little team so far. That's what it is. It's a scared little team. That's what it is. And they have 45 minutes here to save their legacy and win America over. They have 45 minutes to wake up.
Yeah.
By 45 minutes, I mean the first minute, right?
Here.
What?
Yeah, starting in the first minute. This is the legacy of this team, right? The so-called golden generation. They have to prove something here, because if they bow out at this stage playing like they did, it would be one thing if they played an incredible game and they got unlucky. But this is not an incredible game.
Like Mexico.
Yeah, like Mexico played a very good game against England. This is not a good game.
No. Anton is saying it's all that political stuff that messes with their heads. It's obvious at halftime they need to talk and concentrate. Guys, I'm going to say it again. If the political talk got to their head, if they're afraid of Belgium at home with 60, 70,000 people supporting them, the whole country behind them, I'm sorry. They're little bitches if that's the case. I'm not going to hold back on that. That is what it is. Saying Dest is ass, bro. That's the thing. He's not ass. He's playing like ass.
Yeah. This is an outlier performance for Dest.
Sub Trusty and for Ream. I think if Trusty's healthy, I would actually make that sub right away.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't trust Ream.
Noah's saying Belgium is playing way more confident than the US right now. Well, Belgium always plays with confidence, right? Because these guys are accustomed to the big stage. They're accustomed with big games in the World Cup, in the Champions League. The Americans right now, they don't look like they are. They don't look like they are. Miguel Hernandez, thank you for the super chat. Calvin Patel, what changes are you making? Trusty for Ream and the rest, it's an attitude problem. I don't know how the coach changes that, dude. Like, what does he do? He yells at them? Like, what does Pochettino do in terms of changing the attitude there?
I would make some subs by the 60th minute if this doesn't change. Like, if we go out there and we still look like shit, I would make 3 subs right away. I would pull off Dest for Weah. I would probably pull off McKennie for Gio Reyna and drop Tillman a little bit deeper. and I would pull off Ream for Trusty. And then honestly, if things continue, I would take off Pulisic, and I would go Pepe up top with Balogun.
Yeah, why not? Just start throwing in crosses. If you're going to play like this, I'd rather have a team that just starts crossing the ball into the box. That's better than nothing.
Yeah.
Because we didn't do anything in the first half. Eric's saying it feels like the United States is playing in the altitude. Yeah, we are in the altitude, and we're in the altitude and playing with jeans, and Belgium is not. Bat is saying Des is moving like Eeyore from Winnie the Pooh. Eric's saying Ream out slide over Richards and Freeman Weah in.
Weah as a center back, I don't know. That doesn't feel like a good move.
No,
if you're going to sub in Weah, it's got to be for Dest.
Yeah, we can't also like completely abdicate of like defending and give up on it. We can't do that.
Yeah.
Get Ream out of here, WG. Tomaz is saying our guys got monstered on some other planet and the aliens are good at soccer right now. That's a Space Jam reference if you don't know, Pete. Yeah. Ethan is saying nobody wants it. Pochettino's going to rip them. I hope Pochettino somehow finds something. But again, it's what me and Pete were saying, guys. Let's just go back here. Like, how much can Pochettino motivate these guys at this point? It's like, what is he going to do? Like,
yeah, do you need a coach to tell you to not be scared of Belgium? Like, what?
You need a coach to tell you, guys, we're losing all of the second balls.
Every single second ball, every duel. We haven't won a single one. There were one or two okay moments where you're like, see, you can do it. But it doesn't last. It never lasts.
We need an insane change in attitude in the second half, guys. That's it. There's no magic bullet. There's no magic trick. It's a change in attitude from this team. Be aggressive, win. And if you're going to lose, fall down shooting. Okay? Like, don't just quit like this. Don't be scared of Belgium. And again, the problem is when we got that lucky goal, the momentum should have changed, and we should have pressed the hell out of them and trying to get a second one and get them scared. Instead, we decided to concede another goal right away.
Yeah.
And say Kyler's saying Belgium's going to score again. We're going to need 2 in the second half. Pochettino's got to earn. We don't know if they're going to score again, guys. Let's see what happens here. Gio Reyna's on.
Gio Reyna's on?
Probably McKennie that's out. He's on a yellow and playing like dog shit.
Yeah, he was shit.
We'll see. Gio.
All right, Gio. Silence the haters, Gio. This is your chance. This is your chance, Gio. Kind of feels like the Netherlands. Remember Gio on at halftime? I'm having flashbacks, Tack.
Let's hope it's a different outcome.
Yep. All right, guys. Hopefully.
On for Dest.
For Dest. Wow. So maybe Tillman is moving to the wing? McKennie to the wing? I don't hate that, to be honest.
No, Dest was playing like dog shit, so.
Yeah.
Jersey saying, I 100% believe in the squad's resiliency. USA. Let's continue to believe. Steven Spada, what the F was that defensive effort? Effort all around, guys. Effort all around. The second half has started here for me. Let's see if we see a change in attitude. So Gio's playing up top with Balogun. McKennie's on the right. Pulisic on the left. And Tillman's still in the middle with Tyler.
So it's 4-4-2?
That's what it looks like. At least when we started there, Gio was higher up the field.
All right, let's do this, boys. We got 45 minutes. It's not over till it's over. Let's go.
Okay, second half on the way here. Miguel is saying, what is going on to Pulisic? He hurt? No, he's not hurt. He's just not playing well. Guys, I'm going to try to go through the other super chats, okay? And if you guys can, also great way to help the channel is hitting the like button. But at this point, I don't even care. If you want to hit the like button, do so. If you don't, it's fine. I have a headache. I have a headache right now. Oh, boy. I'm going to eat this banana because I just have a headache. Hopefully the banana gives us some good luck. We can call it the lucky banana if it does. Belgium with the ball. Pulisic recovers it. Pulisic restarts with Anthony Robinson. Let's hope that... I have gum here too. I'm going to start chewing gum because I have a headache. I'm just stressed the fuck out this game. If I had like 5 bananas here, I'll put 5 bananas in my mouth right now. That sounded very weird, but I would do it. I'm like stress eating now. Anthony Robinson, bad pass to Pulisic. 1 minute and 30 seconds. I'm not going to judge whether or not the U.S. changed until we hit 5 minutes. So far, nothing in the second half. Tyler, Tillman recovers the ball for the U.S. Tillman, fouled. Tillman got fouled. All right. Richards with the ball to Tyler. Tyler to McKenny. Good first touch. Nope. Pulisic still has it. He loses. Are we going to win any 50-50 ball, Pulisic, today? Can you win like one? Can you actually challenge the player with some toughness, Pulisic? Like, can you at least try? My goodness. Like, go for 50-50 balls like you mean it. Win these fucking duels. My goodness. Gio Reyna to Malik Tillman. Tillman resets the play with Richards. Richards to Tyler. Tyler with the ball. No one shows up. Now Ream. Ream to Gio. Gio, good first touch. Good first touch from Gio. Better than any first touch from Pulisic all game long. Robinson crosses it in. Balogun can't reach it. McKenny tries to win it. Loses. Are we going to win these duels, guys? McKenny to A-Rob. A-Rob with the ball. Kind of trapped now. Resets with Tyler. Malik Tillman. Still with the ball here. 48 minutes. 3 minutes. As I said, I'm not going to judge if we're looking better until we hit minute 5. Tillman. Oh, Tillman, bad pass. Very dangerous pass there from Tillman. And Richards just had to blast it. Very bad pass. Very, very, very bad pass right there. Benny Boy saying, I've waited to shit on Ream, but my God, no, I don't want to shit on Ream. I hope he doesn't shit the bed again. I don't want to shit on Ream. Marcus saying, we need to wake the fuck up. They're nervous as shit. Yes. And we'll see here. We're about to hit minute 5. I can't tell if we're looking better in the second half or Belgium is just taking it easy early on. Still trying. Okay, long ball from Charles. Decatalier and Matt Freeze gets the ball back. Jacob Ramirez saying, I can't live with us going out with this coward performance. The biggest moment in the history of the nation. We're scared. Yes, I refuse to accept this is going to happen. And again, we still got 40 minutes here to be played. 40 minutes to be played. Ream to Tillman. No options. Tillman will go on a 1v1. Malik Tillman with the ball. Dribbles inside to McKenny. McKenny with the ball. Looking for options. He's back with Gio Reyna. Reyna switches it to Freeman. Freeman wins it. Go, Freeman. Oh, Freeman. Come on, Tyler, press. Press now. Press now. Gio wins it. Gio's pressing. Finally, someone pressed. Holy shit. Gio Reyna with the press right there. Pochettino needs to scare them in the second half. More? Marcus, they were shitting their pants. Pochettino needs to unscare them. McKenny said he got fouled, didn't get fouled. Belgium with the ball. They try to go long here. Oh, is anyone going to press him? Luque Bacchio against Ream. Ream, corner for Belgium. Corner for Belgium. And S. Chris Don't Miss saying, we are a better team, but if we don't play like it, it doesn't matter. Yes, we're better than this, but right now, we haven't been a better team. 11 Gomez, thank you for the super chat. Didn't write anything. Dennis Wild saying, this whole thing with Trump has thrown the team off. Political stuff always disrupts teams. Again, guys, this is not an excuse. That's not an excuse. These players need to wake up regardless. Cross goes in. Richards clears it. Belgium still has the ball. There'll be another cross in from Belgium. Come on, Matt Freeze, and he gets it. He looks for an outlet. No options. No options for Matt Freeze. He quickly goes short with Tyler Adams. Tyler back to Tim Ream. Tyler Adams with the ball. Ream, Richards. 51 minutes. Chris Richards with the ball out wide to Freeman. Freeman to Richards. 51 minutes and 30 seconds. me get some water here. I should probably be drinking more water. Anthony Robinson. Inside, Pulisic cuts it. Pulisic fouled. Nope, just lost the ball. Pulisic is so soft. My goodness. Get up, Pulisic. Get up, Pulisic. And Pulisic's down now. He's down. Let's see if it was a foul. You gotta watch the replay. Let's see. He was gonna shoot. And when he went to shoot, yeah, he kicked the Belgian player. The Tielemans never got the ball, but it's not a foul. Tielemans got in front of him, and then Pulisic kicked Tielemans. And now Pulisic's up. Oh, Christian Pulisic. All right, Freeman with the ball. We are playing better here in the second half. Not well. We're not playing well. I guess the bar was very low, right? Let's just put it this way. We're not playing well. We're just not playing as bad as the first half. We're not playing. Hey, Rob, pass the fucking ball, you idiot. Fuck. It was Gio wide open in the middle, and you try to dribble into three guys? What's wrong with you? Long ball from Tyler to Freeman, and he can't settle it. He can't settle it. No control from Alex Freeman. Crew, Kid 52, this team needs to lock the fuck in better at the end of the first half, but still, yeah, we're looking a little bit better now in the beginning of the second half. Well, we're looking less worse. Aaron say, I'm watching 2022 versus Netherlands all over again. Yeah, we're looking a little bit better in the second half to start, but we're not really creating much. That's the problem. Incredible Stan say, if we lose, I want to lose how Mexico did to England. Mexico left it all on the field. They did. Mexico did. For whatever that's worth. Gio will fight for it. Gio still has the ball. Gio gets pulled. Gio actually is not playing bad ever since he came on. Gio's not been playing bad. Malik Tillman. Back to A-Rob. Gio's actually being able to control the ball, connect the pass, protect the ball. He's not playing scared. Richards to Tyler. Saying Pulisic's hurt. No, he's not. He's playing. He's running around. Malik Tillman. Cuts inside. Tillman to Tyler. Tyler to Gio. Gio. Good ball. Gio to Balogun. And that is out of bounds. Ah. Fuck. Doku, Lukaku, and De Bruyne aren't even in yet. Yeah, they're not. But again, this Belgium team, the drop-off, it doesn't change too much. They're not in because the coach came up with a different strategy of how he was going to approach this. He wanted a more athletic midfield. And he wanted Luke Bacchio. Luke Bacchio is a good player. This Snoot is saying the ball watching is astonishing. Juan Hurt 10 is saying 3-minute open cutback in the box. We do not learn. Yeah. We really don't. Guys, I'm trying to go through all the super chats, but I also want to focus on the game. Tyler Adams to Gio. Gio still has the ball. Gio to Ream. Ream. Good ball to Pulisic. Pulisic is pretending to be hurt. A-Rob, what the... God. Get him... What the fuck, dude? Like, just make a simple pass. What is wrong with you? Make a simple fucking pass. What was that pass from A-Rob? Even if it reached the American player, it's a brick. Honestly, get A-Rob out and put Weah on the left wing back. Get A-Rob out and put Weah. What was that pass? Oh my God, Charles is through. Nope. Freeze. Good job for Freeze. Freeze, what are you doing, dude? What did Matt Freese do? What did Matt Freese do? Are you stupid? It's over. Like, what is this? What is this? This is embarrassing. I'm lost for words. I'm lost for words. Like, how do you lose like this? Like, are you stupid? What is wrong with this guy? And look at Tim Ream. He couldn't hit the ball like an old man. I'm lost for words. Like what do I even say about that? We just gifted Belgium a goal. Now Pulisic's out. Pulisic, bravo. Your legacy, my goodness, dude. My goodness. I don't even know what to say about your legacy, Pulisic. This is pathetic. Pathetic.
Yeah, we don't deserve to win this game, Tack. Not like this. This is garbage. This is absolute garbage.
No, pathetic from this team. What is Matt Freese doing? And then Tim Ream looks like a 75-year-old man, like not being able to stretch his leg.
No, this is truly, truly awful, Tack. Truly awful. I can't even describe how disappointing this is because it's such a mental game for these guys. We're so scared. So it's such pussies. It makes me angry, actually.
Pulisic, that wasn't even a foul. Tielemans got in front of him and he kicked Tielemans.
Yeah, he kicked Tielemans, but Pulisic's been bad the whole game.
And he's out. Right? He pretended to be injured, dude. He's pretending to be injured at this point.
I mean, I think he's probably injured, but that's not. Reality is when he was on the field, he did nothing.
And then Berhalter now with the brick pass to Ream. Yeah, I'm just going to be honest with you guys right now. This game, I know there's 30 minutes. It's over. I'm just look. I'm sorry. I can't be here. I'm telling everyone to believe. I want to believe, but it is over. We haven't created anything. This team is soft. They were tough when they were better than the opponents. The first opponent that was good that they faced, they couldn't toughen up and try to outfight them, outbeat them. They looked scared. In the beginning of the second half, we looked less worse, I would say, in the beginning here. But
yeah, slightly.
It's just
we're gonna need a miracle. We're gonna need a miracle now. That's the only way I see us winning this.
Dude, I'm sorry. Like, it's over. Let's be honest with ourselves. Like, if I were to bet money right now, I would bet like more on a Tim Ream own goal than us scoring a goal.
Yeah.
Like, I like to be optimistic with the US. I like to believe, but right now, I can't lie to you guys. Can't lie to you guys. I don't even feel like doing this stream anymore. I'm kind of tired of it. Because one thing is to lose the way Mexico lost. They were like hammering England. The other thing is to lose like this, like scared little boys. Really I'm lost for words. And ultimately, with this result, at the end of the day, the World Cup was pretty much the same old, same old.
Yeah, I mean, there were some ways it was better. Like the amount of goals we scored and the way we played was definitely better than anything under Berhalter, and I'll give Poch credit for that. But this game is like, what? I don't even think this is on Poch. These players are like babies, like big crybabies.
No, I don't think. If you want to blame Pochettino for one thing, it's Tim Ream there. But ultimately, it's not just Tim Ream. Like we can talk about Tim Ream messing up on the goals, but the attitude of the whole team, that's the
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah.
And they're gonna say, "Oh, he chose Matt Freeze." Like, guys, it's not like he has other options, guys. It's all the same crap.
Yeah.
Matt Turner would have done the same.
Yes. It's the same garbage, guys. Yeah, but we've played shitty teams in the past and we couldn't even score on them. So in that sense, we were better. But when push came to shove against a big team, these boys don't have the mentality to do anything. Oh my God. Berhalter just being outrun.
So Pulisic rested all summer long to come into the World Cup and get injured twice.
Yeah, and not perform when he was fit.
Yeah. Yeah. Not much to add to all of that right now. Now we just kind of like torture
We
watch
endure
this.
the next 30 minutes of this.
I wish there was like a mercy rule. It's like, guys, can you just end the game now? Just end it and call it a day.
I think Belgium's going to score again.
If they want to, yeah. Depends if they want to. They might not give a shit. They might start resting their guy. Dude, they're still gonna get like De Bruyne a few minutes, Doku a few minutes,
Yeah, they're
Lukaku
going to
a
bring
few.
on Doku, De Bruyne, and Lukaku.
It's crazy that we are doing worse today than in 2014.
Yeah. No, we look better in 2014.
It is crazy. It is like I would be very upset if we lost the game, regardless of how it was or what happens. But losing this way is just disheartening. It's just like kind of like you start to dislike these players again because there's no excuse. They've gotten all the support they could have, which they've always talked about how, oh, we need
Yeah.
the fans to show up, right? They gotten all the support they had. Everyone was supportive of it. They even got Balogun back, which should have been a boost to this team. And then ultimately, this is what happens. They come in scared. Like if you lose to Belgium, because like, yeah, guys, they have quality players and they just played better today. But lose because you were cowards in the first half, and then there's a mental lapse in the second. It's just I don't know. I
This is so cowardly. So cowardly.
I don't even know how much more I want to talk about this team.
All right, Tack. I'll see you in the post game. I want
See
to
you in
hang
the
out,
postgame.
commiserate with you, but I also have to save my voice because the post game is going to be fire. I'm going to have some harsh
Yeah,
words.
misery loves company, but I'm okay.
I will do it in the post game. Hang in there, guys. I'll see you in the post game.
Yeah, Doku and Lukaku are coming on. So what I'll do right now is I'll start reading the super chats because fuck this game at this point. Someone should tell Pulisic he's playing against Mexico. How would that help? Side this out. Say if we give Balogun one good chance, he'll put in the back of the net. Yeah, but we're not giving him any chance. Balogun is actually not playing bad. He's not playing bad. Corner kick, bad header from Freeman. That's a goal kick for Belgium. Dobuskov C6705. This is unacceptable. My patience is running out. I will not continue to put up with this team faltering in big moments. If they lose, I'm done with them. Yeah, guys, I'm feeling the same a similar way right now. Um, it's less about the loss. It's like the way it's happening, right? It's the way it's happening. And then young Braveheart is saying, I guess we gotta wait till 2030. Yeah, we'll see if we even want to follow this team in 2030, guys. I'm really tired of this generation. I swear. I miss the old generation that actually had heart. They lacked quality, but they had heart. That's what I miss. This generation does have quality. They're not as bad as they look right now, but just don't have it in them. Nestor is saying, was at the 14 game versus Belgium. That team fought. All I ask for is a fight from our team. Next 45 minutes, players' legacy. You're in China right now. Let's go USA. Yeah, Nestor. Unfortunately, you sent this, I think, at halftime, and it doesn't look like they have it in them. There's 25 minutes left. 3-1 Belgium. Matt Fishin saying Trusty for Reem, Weah for Des, Haji for Pulisic. Yeah, I don't understand why Pochettino subbed Berhalter for Pulisic. At this point, should have just sent in Pepe. Just sent in Pepe and just go for it, right? Like, why, what is going on? Luque Bacchio's out and Charles De Catalier is out. Lukaku and Doku are on. Raven is saying, first time watching a soccer game. Let's go USA. Welcome, Raven. I'm sorry that this is your first game the way it's going. Sorry, like my energy's low. I don't even feel like watching this game right now, guys. I swear if I wasn't streaming this, I'd probably just turn on the TV. Fuck this team. Again, it's not about win or lose at this point. It's just the way we're playing. It's the way we're playing. Saying Mexico went down 3-1 and never stopped believing. No, they kept going down. They kept fighting. They kept creating. Mexico, completely different team, completely different attitude. Woo Pig is saying Belgium basically said we'll bench Doku and Kevin and still beat you. They said we aren't scared of you, Balogun, with Balogun or not. Well, they didn't bench them because they weren't scared. They benched them because they took a different approach, a more athletic midfield, and Luque Bacchio on the other side. It was a different approach. Rob is saying last 10 minutes, Sergio looking good on the ball. Pulisic needs to step up on the other side. Oh, this is still from the halftime. Sorry, guys. I'm still catching up on the super chats. Richards look nonchalant and slow. It was mostly Ream, though. Load is saying both of you and Pete have talked up this game for the past 4 years. Probably top 3 biggest games in USMNT history. It is. It was. It is actually one of the biggest games in USMNT history. And these guys really shat the bed. It's unbelievable, the attitude of these players. Unbelievable. I don't care if we lose to a better team, better quality team. And Belgium's a good team, but if we lose fighting, lose playing with heart, this ain't it. I'm sorry. Uzman is saying coach is 12th man. It's on him too. It's on Pochettino too. Sure, it's on Pochettino, but how do you fire up these players? How do you do that? And Frank, thank you for the super chat. Robert, thank you for the super chat as well, saying that's completely lost the ball in the air on the first goal and had not looked good. Anyone on the bench we can replace home with Berhalter? Yeah, he replaced Dest with Gio. Sorry, I just saw your chat. Marco's saying I can't believe this team is going to lose. Yeah. Yeah. Frankie's saying US still sucks at soccer compared to mid-European teams. All our best athletes still play other sports. We're better than this, though. I know for a fact we can play better than this. I know we can play better than this. I'm trying to finish here I'm trying to finish the super chats and then we'll see if I'll continue this stream or not. See if we'll continue covering these bunch of clowns of these players that we have here for the U.S. men's national team. SMG game's not over. Have a little dang faith, guys. I don't know when you sent this. I'm assuming it was when it wasn't 3-1. ESG soccer, not politics, not used to the bright lights. It's not politics. The players are just not used to this, the pressure. Ian Mason saying, let's be careful what we wish for. Pochettino might sub in Ream for Miles. Be the same shit at the end of the day. Jonathan saying, I don't know, this just hurts. I'm a huge NFL fan, but every season is a new season. I'm a huge USMNT fan, but we always thought this way, the year to make a run, this was the year to make a run. I love the positivity, but I don't know. Well, I'm not being positive anymore. I'm being realistic. We're not coming back from this. Not with this attitude. Coke Zero saying Rudy Garcia is eating Pochettino's lunch, the coach from Belgium. KGDF Sports, Pat Ajiman would be playing better than this. I don't think he would have helped. Coke Zero saying we need the Azteca Fortress of the U.S. Sounds like JV. We don't have an Azteca, guys. We don't have it, and we're not going to have it. And now American fans are going to care less about this team. They're going to care even less. And I don't blame them. American sports fans are going to care less about this team, and I don't blame them. Alvaro Bozan saying, "What about Zendaya has put in some people that are hungry?" Yeah, guys, to me, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter who we put on at this point. It really doesn't. Fallen Phoenix, not even Belgium being a top European side. They're not even pressing yet. We can't even string three passes together. Poor touches, no run, no urgency. Yeah, and then Tosh is saying, it is giving me March friendly vibes. I hope they remember it and don't let it happen again. We clearly are. Like right now, Belgium is closer to scoring a fourth goal than the US to get anything out of this. Anything. Balogun blows by one, probably the only player trying. Stretch the ball too much. That's a throw in. And the US has the ball. William is saying game ain't over yet, but to play like this disheartening and embarrassing. Our best athletes don't play the beautiful game. Until they do, the outcome will be like this. Yeah, but William Morrison, we can't use the best athletes excuse here when and Tim Ream almost lost to Lukaku. We can't use this excuse here because we could have lost to them. That's fine. It's just like how our team looks scared, guys. We've seen these players play proper soccer. The first half, the mistake from Matt Freeze, it's just like it's not about any of that. It was a mentality issue. This team was just shitting their pants from the first minute of the game. They were shitting their pants. I know I'm being repetitive with this, but that's the truth. I'm trying to go through all the super chats. Is Pulisic still our GOAT? I'll jump that. I'll skip that. I don't know what he is. Pulisic presses like he's from Hershey, Pennsylvania. That's a good one. Benny Boy saying something has changed in Pulisic. He's so scared, afraid of physicality. In the 2022, he threw his body on the line for a goal, and he won't try for 50-50. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with him, dude. And then he's out. Now he's injured again. Malik Tillman, no option. McKennie didn't show up. The same Pulisic is 10 PLY, bud. I don't know what you meant there, Wilton. Sean is saying Belgium has been the poster boys for disappointment and failing to meet expectations for a decade plus. That makes this USMNT performance more infuriating. Yeah. Belgium has been a team that has consistently disappointed with their golden generation. And then we face their aging golden generation. And here we are. Here we are. Infantino's about to be deported by Trump. He's not. Doku goes by Freeman. That'll be a corner for Belgium. Lucy's Hub saying, see you all in 4 years. It's over. Thanks, Trump. Yeah, guys, I don't blame you if you guys leave. I don't blame you guys. Miguel Hernandez, PF7LG. Greg is about to go in for Pulisic. Yeah. ESG Soccer, NFL's back. What a clown show. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people are going to tune out of soccer, which sucks. I should probably think about if it's worth even continuing here because I think everyone's just going to tune out of soccer at this point. Question is, will anyone care? Do I even continue? That's the big question. It's like, what is the point? Right? What is the point? Mashin Zung 9990 said, what do you expect from Harvard grad room temperature? Matt Freeze is a Harvard grad? I didn't know that, actually. I don't care. Miguel Hernandez saying classic MLS goalkeeping, by the way. Yeah, I would say so. ESG Soccer, if only we knew Ream and the goalkeeper were our weak spots. They were, guys, and again, yes, Ream and Matt Freeze play a big role in this loss, but it's on all these players, guys. The attitude has been terrible. It's been all the players. Ian Mason saying death, taxes, and the USMNT disappointing us. Ian Mason, thank you. Spartans, how upset are you on a scale from 1 to 10? 10. 10. I'm a 10 on terms of upset here. Tax Brazilian Ghost, Donovan Pulisic, 2002-2026. Yeah, I've always said Pulisic over Donovan, but Donovan showed up in the World Cup, guys. Donovan showed up. Ghost Card saying, game over. Thank you, Pete and Tack. The USA will always remain the same disappointment in round 16. Never getting my hopes up again. I don't blame you. I want to get my hopes up again, but I don't blame you. Banned ETM007. He said a racial slur. That's good. If anyone says any racism in the chat, just ban them. Okay. Anthony, these guys don't deserve to play against Spain. They don't. Belgium does, not us. Kevin Camp said, sad. I made the same mistake Freeze did in grade 7. That's in 7th grade. It's okay. Christian Puliquit from Sean. Thank you, Sean, for the super chat. Thank you, everyone, by the way, that's supporting here at the channel. I'm trying to go through all the super chats. Tony Yoli saying, I'm sorry for the U.S. to move forward with progress. Pulisic can't be our best player going forward. No. Can't be a leader either, clearly. USMNT is an embarrassment. Pulisic's a failure. It's unfortunate because I was rooting for the guy, but no heart, man. The team just kind of like, the team is like anemic. I really don't even know what to say. Alex Freeman to McKennie to Freeman. Freeman with the ball back to McKennie. McKennie sends it across to Pepe, cleared by Belgium. Sebastian Berhalter shoots. Good shot from Berhalter. Hey, at least Berhalter has heart. Props to Berhalter. At least this dude has heart. Trying to pump up this team full of losers, dude. At least Berhalter has heart. Unlike most of this team. Only one trying there. Dark Sniper saying USMNT is an embarrassment, Pulisic's a failure. Aldo Molina 4001. Mexico officially the best host. Yeah, Mexico is the best performing host. Mexico is the best performing host. No doubt in my mind about it. Nick Jering is saying Breck Shea Pulisic legacy cemented, frustrating. Yeah, I don't know. Like Pulisic still has a career ahead of him, but this hurts his legacy big time, dude. Jonathan saying we have the same mental block as Japan versus Brazil. We looked worse, though. We looked way worse. Japan scored first, and they held Brazil for most of the game. We look way worse. Barcelona 2170 saying at this point, I want to cut the roster. Thank you, Barcelona. Rock Bottom, how does 2030 look for us? I don't know, man. I want to talk about 2030, but we'll see. Maybe I'll make a video. Maybe not. We'll see how I feel. We'll see how I feel. PJ005K9I, absolutely pathetic. That's one way to put it. Aaron Vasquez saying, and we are back. Unfortunately, we're back. Steven Spada, thank you. You've always been a big supporter of the channel, Steven. Thank you very much. He's saying, I'm peacing out, guys. Sorry it ended this way. I'll be back for the post game. Thanks for everything, Tack. Thank you, Steven. Thank you very much, Steven, for all the support. The MiG 2015, the players didn't live up to the moment. They didn't. They didn't, the MiG. The lights got a little too bright, right? The lights got too bright. OTH Dog Dag. And here comes Balogun. This might be a chance for the US. Balogun, Courtois saves it. Balogun wasn't bad today, guys. Not gonna lie. Pull, lose it, crying on the field like Kuva. Oh, Pete's here. Hey, Pete.
I'll just hang out with you guys until this shit show is over.
Yeah, I was gonna just as soon as I end the super chats because I'm still reading them slowly. I was gonna just end it early because I'm tired of this shit. But
No, there needs to be like an empty stadium next time the US play. The fans need to make their voices heard. This is a joke. How anybody pays money to watch this team is
well, you got a bunch of like these soft players, right? They come from like wealthy families, most of them. Dude, Balogun is the only one fighting there. It's like
yeah,
bodying people, trying to make something happen. Honestly, what Berhalter did is what we needed there. Berhalter hit a shot from long distance. He was trying to like, come on, guy, like trying to psych someone up. Like that's what you need. It sucks that Berhalter's not a high quality player, but that's the attitude that you need, and these players don't have it.
yeah.
Freeze should be banned from the U.S. men's national team. No, guys, when the cycle starts, Freeze, Turner, the goalkeepers, get rid of them. Try the young guys until we find someone. They're all
Yeah.
shit, like all of them.
No, they're garbage.
Cross from the U.S., header. Courtois grabs it. TB saying football won tonight. Rare L for American corruption. It has nothing to do with that, guys.
No. It's this team's mentality, guys.
That's also taking away the credit from Belgium. They came out, they played, they won. They came into play. We didn't.
Well, also, if Balogun, let's say that had never happened, do we think we would have won this game? No.
Playing like this? No.
No, it would have been worse, honestly.
He's the only one playing, dude. Out of the starters, he's the only one that was like doing something when he gets the ball, looking a little dangerous. Berhalter again draws a foul. At least Berhalter has some heart, has some fight in him.
Credit to him there.
Yeah. Probably deserves a goal, Berhalter. Problem is the team doesn't deserve a goal.
No.
Miami Vibes is saying Belgium has looked average the tournament. This is inexcusable and disappointing. Yes, Egypt actually outplayed Belgium, for example. So if we play like this, will we even beat Egypt? Playing like this? No. This was our worst performance of the tournament.
Yeah, it's not even close. This was like night and day from the rest of the tournament. We haven't played like this the rest of the tournament.
Matthew Ferguson is saying awful team performance, but we had two real weaknesses in our starting 11. They both cooked us, Ream and Freeze. Yes, we'll talk about this in the post game there at 11 Yanks, but they are at fault for us losing, but it's the whole team, guys. We cannot point the finger to Ream and Freeze and say it's because of them.
No. If everybody else was playing well and those two made mistakes, yeah, sure. But this ain't it. This ain't it. Like,
and Mike
Tillman's been a little bit better this second half, but that's about it.
Yeah. And Pulisic, Mike saying, Pulisic, I'm done with him. I think I'm done with this national team in general. I'm tired of this shit. At least I have dual citizenship with France. Look, I can't blame you. I mean, I'm still supporting the U.S., but I don't blame anyone that feels that way. I really don't.
No.
Carl is saying, Pulisic has always given me mom says Xbox is the devil vibes. Yeah, he's like a pay-to-play kid.
Yeah.
Not talent-wise, but attitude-wise, he's a pay-to-play kid. Trossard blocked.
Oh, Doku.
Slide 200, reflecting poll 2.0. Can't blame this one on the Vandals, though. Who are the Vandals?
No idea.
I don't know what slide 200 is saying. Josh Ejeda say, at least Mexico lost with dignity. Yeah. Mexico is the best host nation, guys. The biggest embarrassment was the U.S. and Canada, but mostly us, dude, because I didn't expect anything from Canada.
We had the quality to do better than we did in this game, right? We maybe could have lost. It's a 50-50 game, but our fight just wasn't there.
The players gave them the match. All the momentum lost today to grow. Yeah. Swag Guzman saying, this depth isn't good enough to win. I don't understand why we didn't bring Tessman, Aiden Morris, George Campbell. But no, instead we bring Berhalter, Arfston, Roldan, and a 38-year-old Ream. Yes, but I'll tell you one thing once again. Tessman, Aiden Morris, and George Campbell, with the attitude of these players today and how they played scared, it would not have mattered. You know what would have changed maybe this team is if you had maybe Messi and Haaland, then maybe we would have had a shot. Just that. Messi and Haaland together up top, we would have had a shot, right?
Yeah. Yeah, this
Balogun.
is
JB saying USA went out the saddest of all host nations. Yeah, it was the most pathetic one because Canada actually did hold Morocco for most of the game.
yeah.
11 Wanks is saying, screw this team. Too much soft, whiny little kids. I'm done with this USMNT. I even wore my jersey in the one. I do feel embarrassed to wear it. I don't blame you. I mean, look, if me and Pete stick around, we'll probably reevaluate that. If we stick around, we would love to have some of you guys stay with us. But if you guys don't want to hear about the team, don't want to talk about the team, we get it.
Yeah.
Pulisic is a fraudulent poser. Epic tap out job. His legacy took a massive hit this World Cup, guys. It already took last summer and
Pulisic?
this World Cup. Yes. It took a massive hit. It already took a hit last summer because the reason he rested was for this, the big moment.
Yeah.
The pay station say the USA cheated and still lost. Cheater Americans. We didn't cheat. We did lose, but we didn't cheat. McKenny to Tillman. Tillman gotta release it quicker. I'm Tata Martino. Say USA's biggest achievement is beating Mexico. Pretty much at this point. Knox saying they matched our athleticism and no plan B. Yeah. Like the Belgium coach adjusted well for this game. He did a good job. But ultimately, it's because we played scared.
Yeah. At the end of the day, all the tactic stuff goes out the window at some point. If you show up with that mentality, it doesn't matter what you do tactically. It doesn't matter what you do. If you show up looking like that, no, someone's asking if they think Poch is going to stay for another cycle. I would be very surprised. I think he's done all he can do with this team.
Did you see his reaction to the third goal? He's just like Pochettino. He didn't move. He was just like kind of like me. I was like, I don't believe this. Like you don't react to that. You're just like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Yoon One Fun saying we have 3 subs left. Who should we bring in? You probably sent this a while ago. I don't even know how many subs. Oh, now he's gonna send in Arfston and Haji with like a minute. Honestly, at this point, just let the guy stay. Doesn't even matter. Wilton Ader saying, well, at least I won't have to get off work on Friday. Yeah, guys, but that sucks. We wanted to. Trent Johnson, round of 16 champions. Thank you, Trent. Spec Op CM, bring on Lyndon Donovan's hairpiece at this point. Yeah, dude. When it comes to U.S. men's national team, I don't like the guy these days as a pundit, but Lyndon Donovan's legacy is definitely ahead of Pulisic, especially after this World Cup. There's no arguing that anymore.
No, Pulisic might go down as one of the biggest underachievers in this sport for the U.S., right? A guy who had a lot of talent, but didn't have the mentality to back it up.
Where's the heart? Oh wait, Diego Luna's at home, guys. Diego Luna,
please stop.
Guy. Like I said, if you wanted a player that would make a difference, bring in Messi and Haaland, and then maybe we had a shot with this attitude that they have. Maybe Messi and Haaland. Doggo 18 say my favorite World Cup team was Brian McBride, Donovan Dempsey versus Germany when they fought their heart out against Germany. Oh wait, they didn't all play against Germany. Dempsey wasn't there too.
02. Dempsey wasn't there.
No, Dempsey wasn't there.
But McBride was. McBride and Donovan was.
Yeah, McBride was a warrior. Kyler, I just wanted to care for 4 more days, man. We all did. Here's the thing. I don't think I'll ever quit on the U.S. men's national team, ever. But I will quit on this generation. Not quit on watching, just quit on believing. Like, there's a point in life where you need shame. And right now, this team doesn't deserve anything.
No, they deserve nothing. Nothing.
They're saying, honestly, just put in Roldan. I don't care. Unfortunately, he's injured. I'll be down to just put Roldan in now.
I mean, Roldan is like, what? Who are we leaving that for, Balogun? There was nobody there. All right, I'm going to go, Tack. I'm going to go start the...
Yeah, I'll arrive like 5 minutes late. I'm just going to go to the bathroom, record
no worries.
Short. Okay, but I'll be there. Just start with the super chats there. See you soon, Pete.
See ya.
Guys, I'm going to try to skim through the super chats. If I read yours quickly or anything, I appreciate the support. I'm trying to go through everyone. I really appreciate the support, guys, really, especially with this game. As Chris Don't Miss saying, at least Mexico is taking shots. Yes. Chris is saying Ream responsible for all 3 goals. My man got exposed. I would say Freeze was responsible for one of them. Eric Rodriguez saying, just when I convinced people at work to watch. Yeah, this team really fucked up. Jeremy saying, to say Pulisic is a pussy, tired of it. Frank, heart over talent anytime. Yes. Bam Bam Rumbo saying, all, and I talked shit about Mexico. At least they fought till the end. Yeah. USA deserves to lose. Trump cheated. We didn't cheat, but yeah, we did deserve to lose. It's okay. We have baseball, college football, and basketball. Gonna have to start watching college football. I do watch college basketball. El Duderino saying, at least we can stop all the Pulisic greatest USA talk ever. Can't hold Dempsey, McBride, and even Landon. And 4-1 Belgium. 4-1 Belgium, Lukaku. 4-1 Belgium, Lukaku. Pathetic. Pathetic generation. Pathetic. 4-1. Pathetic. El Dedurino, blah, blah, blah. Let's go on. Pulisic, the most overrated U.S. player of all time. Ken the King saying, so much for changing the way Americans view football. Rock Bottom saying, this was the chance to make soccer relevant in the U.S. and they screwed it all up. Yes. Devonta Jones. So did we actually accomplish getting people brought into soccer for this World Cup? Do you think we fumbled it all? We fumbled it. We fumbled it completely. And now it was Richards with a bad giveaway. And then Lukaku scored. Bam Bam Rumbo. My dog whatsoever. At least Mexico fought to the end against a superior squad. Not coming back until the world catches Europe. Coach Veland, why have these guys playing top league? Why are they scared today? I don't know, man. Dowster saying, like Mexico yesterday, they can't get far now at home. This is just freaking disappointing. Guys, I'm trying to go through all the super chats. I appreciate that you guys sent all the super chats. I'm trying to go through them. It's just hard. What will this loss do to the USMNT and USA with the government interference and Pochettino keeping his job? Pochettino's going to leave, guys. He doesn't want to stay. He did what he could at this point. He doesn't want to stay. Fluffy dominating. This team was filled with frauds. They were made out to be the golden generation. Should be ashamed to wear the crest. Techie man saying, I'm U.S. national team sickle forever. I'll be around. Thank you. I'll try to stay around. And the game is over. Game is over, guys. Quad is saying, why does the USMNT always lose in round 16? Because we just don't have it, guys. We just don't have it. That's the truth. I'm going to put all the super chats on screen. I'm sorry. I can't read all of them. There's so many left. Thank you very much, everyone, for the super chats. Eswan Guzman. I'm putting it on screen right now for everyone. Daniel. Wiltonator. Oh, yeah, Mr. Krabs. Claudio. I'll try to stick around, guys, after the World Cup. Mako's watching you and he's crashing out. Mako is a friend of mine. Mako is a good guy, guys. I always keep saying this in the stream. He's a good guy. I know some people got pissed off at him with his comments, but I like Mako. Nate4242 is saying, Tacken, please have helped me with my mental health. I love the content. We'll make the effort to stay, guys. We'll make the effort to stay. Thank you, Jacob, for becoming a member. Nescore, thank you, Tack and Pete, for your effort. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you, Dane. Thank you, Mox. Mox is saying, Mako has your stream on the corner. Hold a sign up. Well, shout out to Mako. Look, I don't know if he's making fun of me or the US, but as I always said, he's a guy that I do like. I brought him to the TST because he's a guy that I do like and I love his content. Mike saying, keep it up, Tack. Thank you very much, Mike. Dave is saying, thank you, Dave Valensky, for the super chat as well. I put it on screen. I can't read everything. I have to end the stream. Montes, thank you. Kevin, thank you. Jay, thank you. Rob, thank you. Omar, thank you. Jose, thank you. Agent Active, thank you. M Lady, thank you. TB, thank you. Krim, thank you. Everyone, thank you very much. I'm putting everything I could. Some of you sent multiple super chats. I appreciate it. Snow say, I'm riding with you guys during the games. Thank you very much. We'll try our best to stay. Guys, I'm putting everything on screen. This is incredible, the support you guys are giving. And I'm trying to put all of them, but have to go. Saying you better post these fraud watch tweets like you did all over the other teams with the coffin. I will. I'll do it. I think it is worth being critical of this team. Guys, thank you very much for all the support. Thank you, Underdog, for sponsoring this video. At least I'll go here with the Underdog ad because why not? Might as well monetize this crap show, right? So, guys, I'll see you guys at 11 Yankees. Imagine the U.S. men's national. Actually, not this one. Guys, Underdog link is in the description. Underdog link is in the description. And so, the biggest soccer event in the world will happen here in the United States this summer. Or shall I say, the biggest sporting event in the world. And you know what can make it a little bit more exciting? Underdog. And the game I like to play at Underdog is called Pick'em. And it's very easy to play. I just click on it, scroll to the soccer section, pick a player for a specific match, and select the stats I believe will be lower or higher. It's very easy to play. I usually pick the downside of the stats because hate watching a player is much more fun. Trust me. But then again, analyze the players, his stats, who they're facing, and how he has been doing before you make your pick, so you can make sure to win. Underdog also has their very own predictions market. And you can download the app right now using the link in the description of this video and the promo code TACTICAL. And in the process, you'll be helping the channel and yourself. Because new customers get $50 in bonus entries after they play $5 and use the promo code TACTICAL. We got very creative with it. So again, don't forget to use the link in the description and the promo code TACTICAL. And thank you very much, Underdog, for sponsoring the channel.